Up screens with a smile so wide, a heart so open, nothing to hide. Called herself naked butterfly, wings out in the storm, trying to fly. She flew with wings too bright for this dark sky. Tried to rise above, but never knew why. Words can cut deeper than a knife. And now the silence screams through every night. We lost her light, we lost her fight. Rest naked butterfly in the softest flight. Let her name be more than pain. Let her story bring the change. Kindness louder than the hate. Love that heals, not chains. She flew with wings too bright for this dark sky, but she's dancing now beyond the lies. No more tears, no more disguise. She's where the hurt can reach, where spirits rise. We'll carry her name, we'll carry her light. Fly free, naked butterfly. She lit up screens with a smile so.
Do I sound all right? Because my internet is still not right. I can't even believe it took me that long to upload that live. Hold on, my computer's doing something. Do I sound all right? Because we're going to talk about it. Okay, thank you. I have a playlist, right? Because if you remember, after Naked Butterfly passed, I was attempting to write a statement to send to authorities, right? I was preparing for that. All right. When Gabby did that interview, hi, Justice Sub. When Gabby did that interview, right? When I corrected it to add it to the playlist, think of what this is going to be. All right. Because people should be aware that it wasn't just once. You didn't just say something once or twice. You relentlessly tortured that woman. You sure did. So I thought about filming them, but I think it's better this way, honestly, and it's a lot more time effective, if that makes sense. So there is a playlist. I'm sorry. I don't know why this keeps popping up. There is a playlist of Lori Bullying Butterfly. And I'm going to go through them. I'm going to do them as lives and upload them as episodes into the Lori playlist so that it's there. Because she tries, it was weeks, and it was brutal. Okay. When I spoke to Naked Butterfly's oldest daughter about it, the the links that she was watching made her fucking sick. All right. So I don't understand how we come to this place where the family is asking you to shut up because you had involvement. And you keep ignoring that. All right. So I think that there's like 20 episodes on this 20 lives on the on that playlist, and I'm just going to go through them one by one because happy Friday. I'm just going to be honest, I can't take that much of her. But I want it to be here. I really try to make the playlist as comprehensive as I can. That way it's your one-stop shop for all the information you need, right? Dylan, are you going to be good? All right. So there is a playlist. That playlist, I don't think it's public, but it's not necessarily in consecutive order. What up, Crystal? So I'm going through them and I'm trying to put them in order from the beginning to the end. All right. You hear Dylan? She decided to come in and grace us with her presence. All right. So this is where we're going to start. Hold on. How do I make this? These are most of them, if not all of them, are or she is, listen, I just chalk it up to where she came from. That is my only defense for her unruliness is where she was born. Hi, I do want to say that there is a trigger warning. All right, I never want to, like, I understand that it's an important story to tell, but at the same time, I never want people to be triggered by the things that are going to come up. So if you are at all sensitive, please leave. I don't, I would rather you not be triggered by this content than stay. What up, Tracy? Also, I know that there are storms out there, so I hope that y'all stay safe. Okay. Yeah, that would. I have them. Do you have this playlist? I started doing it, and then I just want to get it done and over with because I personally don't want to. What up, Klondike? I don't want to stay on it, but I do think that it is a very important um, part to who Lou is as a human being. Because, hi Luna, we all watched as Naked Butterfly pleaded with her to stop. Okay, publicly, and I understand that just because I'm not phased by the things that people say about me, not everybody can do that. Not everybody could compartmentalize. Some people they can't. It doesn't bother me, but it really tortured her, and Lori knew that. So Lori kept on and kept on and kept on every fucking day for weeks. Okay. This wasn't I said something once or twice and no, she tortured this woman, knowing damn well. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why this keeps popping up. Knowing damn well. No, I just started. No, what up, Romy Shadow? Knowing damn well that woman was suffering with both substance abuse as well as mental health issues. She knew. There was no denying that. On top of that, okay, she also messaged the man that was going to take Naked Butterfly out of the situation that she was in and fucking lied to him. All right. When I say that the only emotion that drives Lou, it is jealousy. She is jealous of everyone, including her children. And it manifests in different areas of her life. She couldn't fucking see straight. She was so jealous of Naked Butterfly. And she tried to tear her down every single chance she got. Degraded her. Okay? I agree. And I firmly believe that is one of the biggest things that, what up, Night Nurse, that played a part in this entire situation. Lou couldn't see straight because she was just seething with jealousy. Okay. So I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Naked Butterfly might have had her demons, but she was a better human. This human on the screen is one of the worst human beings I've ever encountered in my life. And I mean that. Okay. So I'm going to speed her up a bit just because I can't take it. And I thought about doing it in one sitting, but I can't. I would quite literally probably get in the car and drive. I can't do that. So I have to break it up. But I'm going to break it up and I'm going to put it in the playlist because I want people, when people watch those playlists, I want them to have a solid understanding, what up, y'all, of what the playlist is about, right? I love context, right? If you've been around here, you know I am a huge fan of context. And that's why I'm going to do it. I am going to break it up because I can't take her mouth. And this is going to piss me off because now the woman is dead. So I have to break it up into sections.
It has been one live after another with her. And this is all after her saying she's not going to go live anymore. She's just going to go in and support people. She's not going live anymore. She's going to do it for her kids and their mental health and her mental health as well. Okay. Jeez. So, all right, let's get on with it. Here you go.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm using Mama's cup. That's what I'm doing. I'm ready to give him something to talk about. This is my daughter's cup. My oldest is. Happy birthday, baby! Hey, she's 16. Yes, she is.
There are no fucking words. Yay, she's 16. Let me embarrass her a little more. How fucking disgusting.
Ooh, fuck, that's hot. Your mommy's 16, bro. Yeah, they're 16 now. Yeah, her big girl. No, she's still mommy's baby, so get over it. Yeah, mama's 16, huh? Oh, God. Here we go. Get up there, please, ma'am. Hey.
I'm going to take this moment to remind everybody that Lou accepted money for that same birthday, right? She accepted money for a prom dress, which she did not buy. And then she went and said she was going to get this special cake that she also did not buy. Okay. So it's such a special birthday, but her fucking birth giver was much more interested in thinking that people were upset that she was door dashing herself frappes. That's not a flex, Lou.
Get up there. I'm not sitting up like this all. Good morning. Oh my God, my oldest is 16 today.
What a great way to celebrate her than to sit on live shit talking a woman that you knew was better than you.
Yeah.
How do you like your steak? I'm out for $9.99. And Denny's, we're serving some of their 5 delicious new sirloin steak dinners. Your choice of 2 delicious sides.
So, you guys.
Listen, when I was going through this playlist, you hear her, the way she talked to Leia, and it was disgusting. It was disgusting. I am so glad that that animal was able to find a happy and healthy home away from this fucking animal. Hi, Grace. I hope you're doing all right.
I'll give you something to talk about. You can thank me later. It's none of your business what I got her. Mind your damn business.
Nothing. Let me answer that. Nothing. She got her nothing. So where is the money that somebody sent to you for you to get her a prom dress that you then said you were getting her a cake with? Where did that money go, Lou? Hi, Nanny.
So I won. That's for sure. I won. I don't want to say too much, but you will see, Mama. You will see. You will absolutely.
You won what? Exactly. You won what? 4/6, right? Hold on. What's the date? 4/6/25. What did you win? I'm just wondering.
See, I won! I motherfucking won! Yep, I won. I won with open fucking doors.
Oh, no, not yet.
I sure did.
It's going to be a football player, this one.
No, before you start assuming,
It's a field goal.
yeah, just watch you guys, you'll see. It involves with people on this app. Yeah, it does. So again, I won. Is what happened here. See,
Sounds a little repetitive, anyone? Weird. Isn't it crazy how that works? Crazy.
what happens is when you ignore certain stuff and you don't encounter with what they're saying to you, and then they're coming under different accounts.
I also want to take this time to tell you that I don't have any alt accounts. Any accounts that I have, Lou, have my fucking face on them. Therefore, while you're live claiming that I'm in your chat under an alt, you're not telling the truth. Hi, I can't. Okay? Every account I own has my fucking face on it. Does your dumbass understand that? Or no? Probably not.
And they still motherfucking...
Well, first of all, you won with open doors? What does that mean?
Nothing. Nothing.
And I don't think that you've won anything. I think that the more you keep ranting about this crap, the more it shows just how mad and jealous you are over crap.
Harassing you? Yeah, y'all stay tuned, baby. Please do. Please, motherfucking do. So yeah.
So how much longer do we have to stay tuned exactly? I feel like we're getting older. You know that, right? You know that like we're getting tired of waiting for your imaginary legal shit. Also, I had a very interesting conversation, but with some law enforcement officials today, and I can't talk about it, but I'll let some of you know later.
You think you can get in trouble? That's what you think.
I know, Lou. I know. You want to know how I know? Because I've been doing this a really long time, okay? Anything that you put on the internet, right, is, what up, Sin? Anything that you put on the internet, I am legally allowed to give a commentation on, right? Aside from that, I got myself this neat little thing called a press pass that makes y'all really upset. It's just another layer of protection that I gave myself, you know? But it's strange that you don't understand that. What we're doing, we are legally able to do. And that is why when you're talking about just wait, stay tuned, you look ridiculous, because most people understand what fair use and commentary is, okay? Also, for the weirdos out there, I have never been awareness, all right? If you did a little bit of research and you looked at like the first videos or when my channel was created, I came before awareness, all right? Actually, I'll say it again because people don't seem to understand. When I retired in September, October of 2023, that is really when awareness started picking up. I was here before that, okay? Hi, I'm Sarah. I hope you're doing all right.
Watch actions. I'm telling you, actions speak loud, bro. They sure do.
You're absolutely right, they do. You are absolutely right. What up, Joni? You're absolutely right, they do. Actions speak louder than words. And then you're upset. What up, oxymoron? Then you're upset that the entire internet knows how much of a piece of shit you are. What up, Squish?
Do.
Oh, he's so cute.
They sure the fuck do. So, Mama, when it comes to you, lady, or Twisted, don't even phase them. I'm telling you, just don't.
Jerry thought that having another baby would be a good cure for potion.
The right people got it. Just believe that. The right fucking God, the right people got it.
The right people? Who are the right people exactly, Lou? Because so far, I don't think that you know who the right people are. You know? I don't think that you know that. Hi, Tammy. Because you've been saying this shit for a really long time. And the only one that I've ever seen, like, really violate the laws, animals, their children, you know, is you. Just you. All right? I know that you may not understand that we know what's legal and what's not legal because you don't really care. It's not like you're actually a content creator, you know? It's fucking strange. It's strange.
But you think they're not watching? Where'd you get your ass in here? Go right now. Hold on. Lady just texted me.
Well, one thing for sure is yes, the right people do have it. Yes, the correct people are seeing certain things that you're doing.
Yes.
But I don't think it's in your favor like you think it is.
So also just really quickly, hey Lou, where are all these people that were around you at this time? Hi, Erica. Okay. Where are all they? Why can't you keep a single person around you and like for like longer than I think 3 months is giving you credit, to be completely honest? Because I've watched your people change more than I've watched anybody. Like even Gabby keeps people around longer than you do, bitch. And like, whoa.
Is okay. And who exactly is harassing and bullying you? People are just posting your videos, posting your words, and that bothers you, doesn't it? It bothers you. It bothers you because you know that these new people that you're trying to con and make them believe that you are being bullied and harassed and that we're all lying about you, right? Making stuff up, editing videos to make you look bad, and say things you're not saying. You've even gone so far as to say that we are editing videos to make your eyes look like you're high. You said that.
Isn't it crazy that like she just said that recently and it came up? Don't you get tired of repeating yourself, Lou? Don't you get tired of repeating yourself? Because every single fucking day you get on this here internet and repeat the same shit that you said the day before. I don't and will never understand that. Right? They are watching. I know that they're watching because I know who they are, right? And it's almost embarrassing that Lou doesn't understand that, right? When I pulled her FOIAs, right, y'all? Remember when I pulled her FOIAs? Those reports were laughable. You're such a bad bitch, but you call the police for a car driving past your house and beeping? I don't know how Mickey Miss Fan does it. She legitimately deserves a fucking award for being able to tolerate this fucking, I couldn't do it. I'm just being honest.
Well, you're scared that they might see some of these videos, even the old videos, because I've got videos that go back to June, July maybe of last year, and you're afraid that they might truly see just how fucked up you are, right? Isn't that right, Lori? Since you've won with open doors.
I don't know. Come here. I need you. There you are.
Have a good time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Lady Sexy, she needs to get in here. I know. I need her. So, I will give you guys a conversation. I'll give you a little content. So you guys got some shit to talk about today. I damn sure made David unmod me. Absolutely sure the fuck did. Because I will not go over there. See, here I am. And as you clearly heard me the first time, when I was there and Lady was there, we were doing our screenshots. We were doing our recording. We were doing this. And David was aware. So here we go. When I shut you down on my side, it means I done silenced your ass. And here you are going on someone else's platform. Yeah, stay motherfucking tuned, baby. Please do.
Not the screenshots. I'm going to tell you the same thing that I tell Gabby all the fucking time. You could have 10,000 screenshots, okay, and it not prove a motherfucking thing. Do you know how this stuff works, Lou? Because in order for you to get anybody in trouble for any of that stuff, you have to know who it is, right? And you seem to think that you know who it is, but you're always wrong. So now I'm just going through all of the lives that, look at how pretty it is. All of the lives that Lori bullied Julian, so that it's all on the playlist so that people could just, it'll be a one-stop shop for all things Lou. What up, Viola? Hi, Rose. No, but I'm not going to be able to do this in one sitting. I thought about it, y'all. But I will legitimately, I won't be able to do it. I can't stand her fucking face. I heard Spada, and I do know that it was taken care of and, taken care of.
Okay, so remember she says this, okay? She made David unmod her, right? Remember that she said that. And so you and Lady Red were taking screenshots and screen recordings of David's lives. But you don't want it done to you.
I heard.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you. I get it.
Oh, and what is it, Lori? Do you not want people to stream you and post you? Or do you want to give everyone content? I mean, which is it? Because you can't have it both ways.
Nope.
See, you say I'm going to give you guys some content. Hope you're recording this. I know you're recording this. All this, but then spin around and say, they're recording me. They're putting me on YouTube, and play the victim. So give them something to talk about. But then when everyone talks about it, they're bullying me. They're just lying about me.
Sort of like she did this morning, right? Lori, bitch, you talk about me every fucking day, you weirdo. Do you know that? Or are you just going to play dumb like you do with the torture and naked butterfly? You talk about me every day. I hold a live yesterday about you and you're telling me to shut the fuck up. You think that's how it goes? Maybe if you shut the fuck up, this wouldn't be a fucking issue, right? But you don't know how to shut the fuck up because this is all you have in life is to get on an app where everybody knows that you're a complete and total piece of fucking shit and argue with AI. That's all you got. So you go live every fucking day, repeating the same shit for the 700th fucking time. Do you think that people are going to believe you now? Do you think that? Because, listen, let me tell you something about the internet, y'all. Okay? Things spread outwards, right? Meaning, when Lori first got here, you know, there was a couple of us that were dealing with her. What up, Misty? I do not know why this email thing keeps popping up. Hold on. Right? There was a couple of us that knew about her, and this is why, hi, Purple Heart, I've always said awareness is a double-edged sword. Because does it have its positives? Sure, there are positives to it. However, the downside of it is bringing more attention to the person that you are trying to do awareness about, right? And reason number 746 why I never claimed to be awareness, right? Okay?
Yeah, that part. That motherfucking part. And it takes Lori to do all this. That's all right, though. I'm about to show the world what is not allowed to be done.
Can you hurry up? We're getting old over here. You know what I'm saying? We're getting old waiting for you to do whatever the fuck it is that you think that you're going to do because you don't understand the concept of fair use and news reporting. Oh, Chanel, I hope that you're all right. I hope that you're all right. And I understand, I said at the beginning that I never want to intentionally trigger people, right? That is not my intention. But I do think that maybe Lori needs to be reminded. So remember that time I put the Gabby interview and I corrected it, right? Do you remember that? I kind of look at it like that, where I'm going to just put it out and put it on the playlist. That way, everybody knows what an absolute and total piece of dog shit you are. Right. It's crazy to me. But I don't ever want to hurt people, right? Yeah, it's wild to me. What happened? Oh, my bad.
Just like you do on the rest. You will see. Look at that. So anyway.
Imagine spending your kid's Sweet 16 on the fucking internet complaining about people that really don't give a fuck what you have to say. Crazy.
Every day, morning, and Sunday. Oh, this Bobby's hot. Oh my God. No, we're not doing it. Get the fuck out of here right now. Right now. Look, see what I mean? See what I mean? And there's like two of them right now that are hiding under the fucking account. See, and they talk about they're not obsessed or they're not stalking or they're not bothering. Yeah, see, and they're in here. They're just hiding under a different account.
No, and no. Okay? Yeah. Oh, yeah. She bullied somebody until literally the day she died. No, Lou, I hate to tell you this, but you know that there are thousands of people on the internet that hate you. Like legitimately. I think that, well, it might be tied. Hi, Struggles. It might be tied. I see people a lot say, and I understand because I'm the same way. I said it recently. Lou takes me back to a person that I really worked hard to get away from, right? I understand that. So I see a lot of people say that Lou just, I know, she always thinks that. And guess what? She's always fucking wrong. Always. Yes, exactly.
I don't know what it is that you're doing, but it's got you paranoid as shit, and you need to lay the hell off of it.
Shit that I'm talking about right here. So when you go to use any phone number that you use at all, whether it's a WhatsApp app or anything, just know they can trace that bitch. Yes. Oh, yes, they can.
Yes.
Given fact, they sure the fuck can. Because,
yes, authorities can trace it because they can 9 times out of 10 trace it to a Wi-Fi connection, right? However, guess what, dummy? It's never going to be me. All right? When people do stuff like that, emails included, FYI, if people are emailing you and instead of, running them out in your comment section and they choose to start texting, emailing, calling, that is harassment. All right? So please don't do that. Please don't do that. It is never going to be me, though, dummy. Ever. Okay?
I've had some calls and they got traced. And yeah, so anyway.
Well, that's it.
Yep. Oh, I love it.
Oh, now she's going to say she got phone calls and text messages. Well, you know what? I hope you have the receipts. You know, I hope you do. Because
I'm going to say it again. Lou doesn't know what receipts are. She did dox her own phone number while thinking she was doing something about me. It was super embarrassing.
You know, that's the best way to prove what you're saying is the truth. Just saying.
Yeah.
So this is why I stand firm. And I definitely have the right people telling me what to do, what not to do, what not to say. The internet's really interneting. These people don't give a fuck about addiction, mental health, nothing. How the hell?
Wrong. We give a you don't give a shit about mental health, Lou. Didn't Naked Butterfly make several videos and in several lives address you and beg you to leave her alone? Didn't she do that? Hi, Luann. You don't give a shit about it. The fuck? It's all, I know. It's all on her floppy disk.
Oh, does TikTok allow this? I've never fucked with TikTok. Well, didn't say fuck, but I've never dealt with TikTok. Welcome to TikTok. Look Lori Jones up, baby. And while you're at it, look up Gabby. While you're at it, believe me, they've seen Gabby. They've seen Gabby, they've seen me, they've seen a few of us. And you best believe they're on them pages.
Girl, listen to me, okay? Everything that I've ever said on the internet sits in Dropbox, okay? If I'm in a box, it's in Dropbox, okay? There's a reason I do that. Do you know what that reason is? It's to protect myself, right? Because you can't have, people can do all kinds of weird shit with technology these days. So I protect myself and always keep a master copy, all right? It's stored in Dropbox every time, right? So I don't think you understand that the second that you hit the button join when you make a TikTok account, I know. When you make a TikTok account, you're legitimately pretty much signing up for people to use your publicly available content. All right? That is how the internet goes. If you don't like it, then don't be on the internet. You see how simple that is? It's so fucking simple. You don't like people doing that, but you were relentlessly bullying Juliette at this very point in time. Did you forget that? What was your problem with Juliette exactly? Does anybody know? Because from where I'm sitting, the only problem that you had with her was that she woke up and decided that you were exactly who we all said you were. Anybody have a better response for that? Because that's the only thing I see. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I've ever really talked about this publicly, okay? Juliette DM'd me when she first started hanging around. Exactly. Thank you, Sherry. When she first started hanging around this fucking lol count, right? She sent me a DM and she asked me some questions and I answered her, right? However, I just had this conversation with somebody recently. I get people trying to make up their own minds because I've done it too, right? I've wound up in situations with people that I didn't necessarily that I would have never had a relationship with had I known, right? Oh, 100% jealousy. That situation just made her worse, right? I understand that. So I don't necessarily, I don't blame the people that wind up, going over there, seeing what's going on, right? I don't blame them for that because I understand that it always comes out, right? They will always say. So I spoke to Juliette about it. She wound up saying with Lori anyway, and then we all know how that ended. Right? I agree.
That's all we're saying there. Inspector Gadget. And again, you guys do not have to believe anything that comes out of my mouth.
Thank God, because we fucking don't. Anybody with a fucking with more than 6 brain cells in their fucking minds don't listen to you. What up, Becca?
You sure the fuck don't. But I am telling you, stay watching. Stay tuned. Everything is a process. It does take a process. That is for sure.
You're right. Everything is a process. However, we're not doing anything illegal. If you don't want people to have their opinions about you that we base on facts, okay, that's how I base my opinions anyway. Some of y'all should probably try it, right? But if you don't like that, then the internet is not for you. I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm saying it to be clear. That if you cannot, there are people that I talk to daily that are like, I could never be, do lives and do this. Look at all this crap. What up? That you go through. People just do whatever they want. But guess what? Most of it, what up, two of a kind, comes with the territory. All right. It's the people that don't have any boundaries that are really the problem. And it's a very small percentage of people on the internet. But for the most part, everything that I do, Mickey Mouse fan does, it is 100% legal. Okay? 100% legal. There is nothing you could do about it. As long as I am not lying about you, there is not a fucking thing that you could do about it if I am giving my opinion or commentary on a publicly available situation. Not a goddamn thing. A big reason why you probably shouldn't lie about people, because when you lie about them, that is actionable, right? So that's that.
It kind of sucks though, but it does take a process for things to be done. So I can walk that time out with them, only because I do know the right people are dealing with what they need to deal with. So that's why I sit back and do what I do.
Which is what? I'm just wondering, what is it that you sit back and do? Abuse your children, abuse animals, all documented, by the way. What up, Katiba? Truth is not defamation. No, not even close. That's one of the biggest reasons. I'm just going to be 100% real. That's one of the biggest reasons I will never lie about somebody. And if I do it unintentionally, right, meaning somebody gave me proof and it wasn't, I will always correct it. What up, Flyers? You might want to check in Discord. Because you can't, that's not, number one, I don't like it when people lie about me. What up, Eldon? I don't like it when people lie about me. So I would never do that to somebody. However, like we recently got into with the Duncan situation, right? That's why it's important for me to always correct my words. If it is something that I said that wound up being not true or misleading, I will always correct it, because I'm taking away anybody having any lawsuits. You understand?
Say what I say. Yeah. It's not funny, but I thought it was. My attorney goes, "Do you know anything about this?"
You're a liar. You're a liar. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know, Lou. Number one, I want people to grasp that the attorney that was hired for her child neglect case, right? He was never going to insert himself on anything internet, right? On top of that, I spoke to him. Remember? Do you remember I spoke to him? I didn't post that whole recording, by the way. I never do. I usually leave some things out just so that people can embarrass themselves. But I share a lot privately because some people just don't deserve my attention publicly. But that was a lie. 100% a lie.
Oh, he's hired. He's fucking hired all day, every day.
You didn't hire him. He was representing you for your neglect case. Yeah. The educational neglect that you were charged with, that you are certainly going to wind up in another situation like that because you don't know how to fucking make your kids get an education. I thought education was important to you, Lou. I thought education was important. See, you don't really want to learn. You don't. If you did, you would be changing some things in your life, because there's a lot in your life that is completely and totally unacceptable. If you were really interested in education, right? Oh, 100%, Eldon, 100%. If you were really interested in education, then you would be trying to better yourself, not missing the classes that you're supposed to do. Right, Lou? She can't pay shit.
You know,
if you have a lawyer, why has he never been to court with you?
I appreciate.
Never been to a hearing? Nothing. So where is this imaginary lawyer that you have? And so he's went from handling your family case to now TikTok matters. Wow, that's a hell of a lawyer. I could see if you.
I appreciate what you, woman. For most people, we understand what a bus. That's not how things go. All right. If you are assigned an attorney for a neglect case, okay, that attorney is then not going, especially if it's an actual attorney that is just doing like their pro bono work, they're never going to then take it and put it over here. That's not how it goes. And your internet imaginary crimes were never part of your child neglect case. Okay? No, that's not how it goes.
Had legal aid to help you with your family law case, to pay for an attorney. But how are you paying him for this TikTok case or advice or information he's giving you? He's just doing that for nothing, like the doctor just took off from work and drove you in a FedEx truck to take care of your dog issues.
What do you think about this? I said, look, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? He said, Lord. He said, these people. So he said, Lori, on my part, he said, you slow this down a little bit. And I said, all right, I got you. I see what you're talking about. I got you. He said, don't even react with them. Don't nothing. I said, I try not to. They talk about my kids.
Are among the thousands of field women living with metastatic.
Well, maybe I should. Yo, I'm dead as fuck, bro.
I'm gonna remind you, okay, that this is her daughter's Sweet 16. She is live doing this, okay?
Metastatic breast cancer is the first one.
I couldn't believe that shit.
Yeah, neither can we. None of it.
I really cannot believe that shit, bro. Like, right here, just sitting here going like this. Look, let me put the show. Yeah, I ain't fucking shit. So I had a dream. Listen, you guys, seriously. I had a dream, right? Look, no cap. I had a dream, right? So here's a fork. So I had a dream like my hair was down type shit. And I was just sitting here going like this, you know, just trying to fix my hair. You know what I mean? Like, you see it's a fork, right? Yeah, go talk about it. But anyway, I had a dream that somebody on this app was doing this. So that's where I got.
See, that's how you know she's just.
I personally do believe that she is just making this up. Hi, Gertie. However, I promise you that is not what I would be doing with the sharp object near you. It's gross. She's gross.
Talking shit because she jumped from what she was talking about to now having a dream about seeing someone brush their hair with a fork. Well, why is she doing it? I'm telling you, man. She's losing it quickly. Yeah, she's going crazy.
The idea. Look, I got some edges now. So somebody on TikTok was in my dreams, I'm guessing, because now I got this idea of using a fork to part my hair. So now I also can comb it back with the fork.
I cannot
as well.
I cannot.
You know what I mean? And then just put it in the sink, but that's not what that person did. So I don't know what she did with hers. But anyway, get mine's in there. And we brushed them back with the fork.
Well, that's good. You put the fork in the sink with the dirty dishes and the mop that stays in the sink 24/7. The pissy mop.
We people in fucking body shape. Damn. Y'all talk too much. I will stay being embarrassing.
We know that you will stay being embarrassed, but you body shame, don't you know? Do you not realize that you body shame people, or you don't realize that? You don't get that? So, and then when people come back and do that to you, you cry bully, right? Guess what? Don't start none, won't be none. Yes, Tracy, remember she used to put the pissy.
It's Nana or Nanny, Granny. It's not Grandma. Get it right, baby. Thanks. Cheers. I know what Lori needs to do. You need to know what you need to do. Okay? Like what I did with that fork with my hair. I'm telling you, I had a dream. Somebody on this platform was doing that. I swear to it. Somebody was combing their hair with a fucking fork on this app. I can bank money on last night, yesterday, some point, somebody put a comb to their hair. Or not comb. Good. I feel much better. Look, dude. So I definitely made David unmod me. Absolutely.
I need somebody that is technical. If you could contact me, please. I'm having an issue with my MacBook, and I don't know how to fucking make it stop. My email keeps popping up, but I don't want to, divert the live. So if you could contact me and tell me how to fix it, I would greatly appreciate it.
Faith, I love some fucking Faith, boy. Where is she? Faith Johnson, I did share it to her. She texted me and she said, yo, what the fuck? She said, he's live now and the whole fucking hate groups are all over there. I'm like, now see, here I am, sound asleep. And they still motherfucking talking about Lori. I wonder why I had a dream with a fucking fork in my hair. Motherfuckers was talking about me. Yo, that's wild that me and you we was on it at the same time. That's wild. That's crazy. I was like, wait a minute. I'm with you, girl.
Oh, hold on a second. This is when we were in Salem, right? I think that this is when we were in Salem, and we all went into his chat. What up, Snoopy's girl? And we were gifting him, and she was mad about it. She was so mad. We were sitting at, I know, Alden, but I hate to do all that if somebody just knows. You know what I mean? She was so mad about it. I was in there dropping him galaxies and shit just to be a bitch because she was in there. We were doing it while we were actually sitting in Chrissy's living room. Yes, exactly. Yes, I think that's when this was.
With you, I'm right with you. That echoing, boy. Ooh, that about did me in. I ain't gonna lie. You talking about me over here embarrassing me? Do you check out these other creators on this app, hun? Oh boy. You're pretty wild out here on the streets of TikTok.
Oh, Chrissy.
What?
Oh, no.
What are you talking about? What's going on out here? Oh my goodness, guys. Hold on, lady said, oh, it ain't raining.
Right, exactly.
Oh, just here. Oh, she about scared me. You guys, my oldest is 16, you guys. Oh, Lord, I feel every bone aging.
What a better way to celebrate her than to sit on TikTok live lying about people and threatening them with false fucking legal actions and bullying a woman that you tortured to death. Just wondering. Is that like, what a better way to celebrate your kid and show her how fucking important she is to you? Yeah, if that
right now, as we speak.
It's changing. Oh, that was, did you feel his bottom, Chrissy?
Okay. So the cake, and the gifts I got my child, that does not mean I have to show you guys.
Oh, but Lou, see, when you take money from people for certain things, right? And then you don't get that certain thing, you absolutely do need to mine. You absolutely do need to show that, right? Because that's what you said. So somebody asking about the cake that you took money from somebody for that was supposed to originally be for a prom dress, which really isn't necessarily legal either, right? And then, so somebody asks about it and that's what you say, but that was somebody else's money, right? That was somebody else's money. I happen to know that you didn't, in fact, get that cake. I know, 2 of a kind, I know. So that person was well within their right to fucking ask you that question. And look at how you respond. See, on top of you being one of the actual worst human beings I've ever seen in my entire life, you're also really fucking nasty for no good reason to the people in your chat. Sorry, y'all. I'm painting the things for the girls' cage. Great question. I'm sorry.
The fuck are you? You ain't part of my family or anything like that. So why would I have to come on?
It might be the person that gave you the money. You don't think about that? Hi, Tara. You didn't think about that? You didn't think about the person that gave you the money maybe asking, hey, did you buy that cake that you were supposed to buy with that money after you didn't buy the prom dress? I don't know, y'all. It's fucking what?
TikTok to show you what I'm doing with my child. Worry about what you're doing with yours. That's what you need to do. Don't worry about the wrong motherfucking things.
Listen, Chrissy, I got it.
For you, on the streets of TikTok.
Oh, Chrissy.
Sorry, y'all.
What?
Paint on my
What are you talking about? What's going on out here? Oh my goodness, you guys. Hold on, lady said, oh, it ain't raining. Oh, maybe just there.
I know.
Oh, Lord, she about scared me. You guys, my oldest is 16, you guys. Oh, Lord, I feel every bone aging right now. As we speak.
It's changing. That was, did you feel his bottom, Chrissy?
Okay. So the cake, you know, and the gifts I got my child, that does not mean I have to show you guys. Who the fuck are you? You ain't part of my family or anything like that. So why would I have to come on TikTok to show you what I'm doing with my child?
Because TikTok gave you the money for the cake, Bo. All right? That's why. Because TikTok gave you the money to buy that cake that you did not buy. That's why. You know what I mean? That's why people were asking.
Worry about what you're doing with yours. That's what you need to do. You gotta worry about the wrong motherfucking things.
Listen, Chrissy, I got an idea. Try
Just know I got her. You can believe it or not, but I got her.
I don't.
Well, I really hope you do, because you didn't last year. And I'm sure that it will be heard.
I know.
It will be told
I know.
how much you had her and what you did. It will be told.
Nothing.
I'm also going to say this one last time as well, and I know you're recording. You will not be talking to my daughter again, period. And that's on God. You talk to my daughter again, and yeah, this woman knows what to do if that is done. None of you motherfuckers off this app are to talk to my child, period. She don't know you. She does not know you. So mind your fucking business, go about your business. All right? So I told you, do not speak to my child again, either one of them, period. Okay?
I can only imagine who she's talking about. And here's the thing, Lori. If your child wants to speak to that person, then they can. There's a parent there who's overseeing that child. And if they say that that child can speak to that person, well, guess what? They can. You're not stopping anything.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, I don't know what you're paranoid or think is going to happen. The more you talk, the more you say crazy, stupid things like this, it just shows how jealous you are.
Yes.
You know? Are you scared that the child is going to see what a woman, a mother, female role model
I appreciate
really
you, Mary Lou.
should be like? Because I definitely didn't see it in you. And if you're talking about Psycho Bunny, well, you didn't have a problem when you were in the RV and she sent you money for their Halloween costumes and stuff like that. You didn't have a problem with her.
Oh, also, I did recently hear, Lou. Did anybody? What up, DC? Did anybody hear Lou recently admit that Psycho Bunny gave her the $75 for the costumes and she went to the thrift store to buy them? Who heard that recently? Who heard that recently? Because when I heard it, I was like, oh, she finally admitted it. So why would you go to the thrift store if somebody gave you $75? That was enough to buy 2 costumes. And that is why they didn't fit. Okay. Yeah, right, Becca May. We've known that, but she just recently admitted it. Okay. She 100% said that. Huh, Fanny? Crazy.
Doing things for your child then.
Yep.
But now it's an issue. Now the kids don't even know her. Well, yes, they do. She came to support them at the first court hearing. She took them to lunch. They played in the snow with your the parent who's taking care of them right now. So yes, they do know her. They do.
So yeah. Yeah, you won't be speaking to her again. Promise that. And I do got the video of, yeah, anyway. I got everything. Trust that. You think I don't. So, go ahead. Look around. Keep it up. You just digging that hole, aren't you, baby? That's a lot of trouble you're looking at.
The only one around here that's digging holes is you. And if someone was getting ready to get in a lot of trouble, and it's someone who you really don't care for, why would you get in here and say something? Wouldn't you want to just sit back and keep your fucking mouth shut and let them get into trouble? See, that's how you know when you're lying and full of shit. Because you get on here and just talk crazy shit that don't mean nothing.
You messing with a minor. That ain't even fucking yours. No, you're concerned. Anyway, but you'll be damned to manipulate her real quick, won't ya? Yeah. No. But we care about the kids as your. Be quiet, Lori.
10 ounces.
I'm just gonna be quiet right now. But I said what I said.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's because my ladies, meaning my ladies, you guys are. Yeah. White guy is a chill guy. You don't care for the drama or anything, but I must not have been there when he got blocked. But he's thinking, look, I'll tell you when I get up. Look, I'll tell you. He's soaking him dry. Let's just put it that way. He's soaking him fucking dry.
Really just takes a lot of grit.
So just like always, when someone blocks her, she gets mad at him. Now she's going to say, so I guess she's trying to say that.
What she's trying to say is me and Psycho Bunny, what up, Cheney? Me and Psycho Bunny were in that live gifting David. You think that a couple of coins make us dry? Is that what you think, Lou? What up? Is that what you think? I just regift the gifts that people give me. That's not my personal money. Weirdo.
He's soaking this person dry. But just the other day, he was the best thing in the world.
Either on him or whoever he's battling.
I really enjoy being a part of that success.
He really was very hesitant last night when I went in his chat for the 2 seconds I did. He wouldn't unmod me. He just wouldn't. So I'm guessing when Faith told me, everybody, you keep that hate over there.
Now, didn't she just say at the beginning of the video that she made him unmod her? Now she's back to, he won't unmod her. I mean, she cannot keep a story straight throughout one.
If I remember correctly, yes, it did, Christy. If I remember correctly, we sent him something. Maybe I shouldn't say it. I'm almost positive we told him, unmod Lori, and we'll send you whatever coins. I'm almost positive that's what happens. I could go back and look, but I'm almost positive that we were like, unmod Lori, and we'll send you coins. I'm almost positive that's what happened.
Live to save her life. And if he's battling someone and soaking them dry, or however he's soaking them dry, well, you were modding for him, so that makes you a part of it. You were helping him do that? Oh, okay.
I'm going to admit one of my guilty pleasures, y'all. Okay, it might have been something like that, Sherry. It might have been something like that. I don't remember, but I remember like something like that. This is my guilty pleasure is when like Lou or Gabby battle to go in and make them lose. It's one of my favorite things to do. And that might be, whatever. But it is legitimately one of my favorite things to do. What up, right? I don't know why. I just think it's funny.
I can see the cops being showed up a lot. They got Inspector Gadgets over there. But anyway, they manipulate really bad on people. They really do, and that's sad. Again, that's been filed. The catfish, is that what it's called? Catfish? Yeah, the fuck they do. Oh my god, it's terrible. It's terrible. But it's okay. It is okay, I promise. It is not okay to be talking about my children. You're talking to my children because you motherfucking don't know them. Period. So you do it again, and yeah. So I said what I said.
But just like since we're here and we're talking about this, how many pedophiles have you allowed around your children? Like more than one? Do you know that normal moms don't do that? Like, they're not like, oh, here's my local sex offender. Let me fucking bring him around my children. Do you know that that's like not normal behavior? Right. Isn't it crazy? I think that her and Lawyer Boss both, they're so delusional. They think that they look like what that filter is, It is. You're right, Alden.
There you go. You say it's a platform, this and that, and I'm telling you, keep my kids out your mouth, period, okay? And I was told to tell you that. All of you, keep my kids out your mouth.
Yeah.
So, and then after that, and if it continues, then, yeah. Well, other stuff is definitely being taken care of. But, yeah, more could definitely happen here. That's for sure. A lot more can happen. I tried telling you guys. It takes a villain to take a villain. And it looks like villain's about to be in some shit with some Psycho Bunny and some other people.
Girl, listen to me, you stupid fuck. It is not against the law to give people my TikTok coins, okay? It is not. I've never spoken to you kids. I don't know why you're even saying that. But that's it's not against the law. Do you understand that? Thank you, Courtney. Or no, you don't get that? You don't understand that, like, we don't worry about the things that you say because I know that I don't do the things that you accuse me of. But hey, and when are you going to start retracting and like stop lying about people just to rage bait because you're so fucking pathetic and lonely that you have nothing else to do in your life on holidays even than to sit live and run that fucked up mouth of yours. I'm just wondering. So like, you don't understand that, but most of us that are around here, right, like we understand that what we're doing, I know, how dumb. She's so dumb. That one's especially dumb. But like you don't understand that like we know what we're doing, and if anything's like illegal, we just don't do it. And maybe somebody like you doesn't understand that. Don't you worry. All of y'all out there that are so worried about what I do in my life, y'all are really gonna lose your minds when you buy my book. Honestly, because if you think that y'all are gonna lose it, you know, I had to wait for some when I started writing it, I was like, ooh, what's the statute of limitations? Okay. I'm also from New York, not New Jersey. Thought that was rather interesting. But you're really not gonna like it when you see the lifestyle that I come from. Just thought that was an important tidbit of information.
But it's okay. You want to pay that price. Well, it took you for everything you got now. Keep your money, keep your coins, keep your followers, keep your views.
That's it.
So that doesn't even make sense. I'm going to take you for everything you got, right? However, at the same time, saying keep your money, keep your view, that's contradictory. You understand? Don't mind the paint all over my hands. I'm not going to get up and wash them right now.
Keep your followers, keep your views.
That's it.
That hurt.
Oh, yeah. She was there all right.
Y'all really sleep on that shit. That's what you do. Please do. Please do.
You're kidding. What did you do? Oh, Chrissy, I spent the next 12 hours.
And when the time does come, please be sure to tell them the truth on what the fuck happened to your ass and why you got in the trouble you got into.
Lori, I promise that I know that this is going to, how can I word this? People are going to get in trouble, but it's not the people you think. All right? That's an important tidbit of information for you because you always you're gullible, like pathetic and gullible. Not a very good mix, you know? You'll see.
Hey, what? Hold up.
See, we didn't have any trouble with that baby. Baby, I'm talking about the old lady. Me either.
Well, little Miss Psycho Bunny. Yeah, she's not allowed to be around or talk to my children. Neither is the villain or anybody else. And that's the last time I'm going to say it. So I've said it more than once.
I feel the need to reiterate the fact that I have never spoken to your children, ever. They're minors. Do you know that? I don't know if you know that because the way that they act, I don't think you understand that they're minors. But I've never spoken to them.
Guys. So yeah. It's okay. Promise. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I got Naked Butterfly blocked. Who the fuck wants to see something like that? That looks so fucked up that you can't even fucking cooperate with shit. But anyway.
Ma'am, you're live 6 times a fucking week fucked up. Who the fuck are you kidding? I thought that you gave a shit about mental health and addiction, Lou. Hi, Lumpy. I thought that was what you stood on. The fuck out of here.
She tried to co-host with me. How the fuck can you do that if I got you blocked? Yeah, yesterday she sure the fuck did. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Go take a shot or something. Go take a gabapentin. No, what the fuck?
Oh, you're such a... Wait. Hold on. Did I hear you correctly? You're such an advocate for mental health and addiction, but you just told an addict to go take another gabapentin. Is this the thing that you said? Is this one of those things that you said? Because there's a whole fucking playlist of things that you said, okay? And that's why I'm doing this, so that people know that you're a fucking liar. You tortured that woman until the day she died.
I can tell you.
Oh, hold up. So so we're all for mental health. We're all for addiction, like she calls it.
Oh,
We're all for recovery. But you're seriously sitting there
gross.
telling someone, a recovering alcoholic, someone who is in recovery, you just said for them to go have a drink and take a gabapentin? You really just said that? That sounds like you're making a mockery of someone's
Also, she does this a lot where, okay, so Naked Butterfly, all right, this is the kind of human that Naked Butterfly was. She gave this dirty bitch a chance. Okay? She was that much of a good human being, okay, that she gave this dirty bitch a chance. And this is how she repaid her. Okay?
recovery. But yet you say we do that. But you clearly just did that. Okay, Lori.
But anyway, yeah, I shut that down quick. What I don't understand is I got, yep, and she is blocked. Yep, she sure is.
Well, that don't make sense if she's blocked. How did she request to co-host with you? And what the hell does that mean?
Yeah, she
co-host. What, battle? I think Lori forgets that this is a new page that she's on.
Okay.
So anybody that she had blocked or had her blocked on her other pages, it don't stand on this page. All that has to be redone.
2 hours of all the
She is blocked. Yep, and she tried to, yo, tell me why this bitch was brushing her hair with a fucking fork. Yo! And then just had the fork down like it was nothing. Like, when there is some mental health out there, if you guys seek it, please. It's definitely.
You fucking piece of shit. There is mental health out there. Why don't you seek it? Because this is not normal behavior, number one. Number two, it is not normal behavior to continue to talk to yourself and argue with fucking AI, all right, because nobody else wants to talk to you, all right? It is not normal behavior to continue running your mouth lying about people because you're too fucking lazy and stupid to do your own fucking research, all right? But I thought that you were about mental health and addiction. Isn't that what you said? Aren't you an advocate, standing strong for everybody? Isn't that you? Right, I know. And Lori's probably stupid that she didn't even get the fucking reference. That's how dumb she is. She probably didn't even understand it, and yet she sat here and fucking shamed her for it. Garbage.
There. I judge nobody because we all got mental health problems somewhere down the road. So.
You judge nobody? Do you know how to tell the truth, Lori Jones? And I'm not even saying that to be a dick. I'm saying that because I really don't know if you know what the truth is. Honestly, I'm being serious here.
All people, please. Oh my God, it was. Oh.
Is that a sign when we're talking?
That is how we feel every single time you get on your live and eat on camera. Okay? That's how we feel. But yet you keep subjecting us to it.
There is no way that chick is sober. There is no way. And nobody can look me in my fucking eyes and tell me they are. Or she is.
We say the same thing about you. Aren't you on a live stream right now? High as fuck. Aren't you? Because that's what I heard. I got a couple of DMs about it, actually. That you were on live fucked up out of your mind, right? But you get, and this is the crazy thing, you get so upset that people sleep on your recovery, but it is your fault that people have questions about your recovery time. Because it is your words, right? You said you just got on Suboxone in 2022, I believe. Okay. You said that you were so fucked up in active addiction that you were fucking your cousin that you were actually in love with and claimed to have gotten pregnant by. Okay. And that wasn't 9 years ago. Oh, congratulations. I love that. I know. Hi, Miss Robinson. So that is why people question you. It is your own words, Lori. But yet here you are questioning somebody else's recovery while you're high as fuck all day, every fucking day. This is what you chose to do on your daughter's Sweet 16. Parent of the year. The fuck out of here.
Because there's no motherfucking way an addict or a recovering addict knows an addict, and I'm gonna tell you now.
I know that's right. That's why we look at you and we're like, that ain't sobriety. We do recover.
There ain't no motherfucking way you're gonna sit here and tell me that motherfucking chick's sober or whatever. Nothing. No, she is not. But it's, again, I'm not judging nobody. Hey, she took 6 gabapentin. 6.
She's prescribed it. Who the fuck are you to judge somebody's use of a medication that they was prescribed? Hi, Lily. Who are you? Legit. A conservatorship, at least.
Now, someone please tell me how you can sit there and say that you're all about mental health.
Amen.
You're all about recovery, and
Amen.
you don't talk about people in addiction, people with problems and stuff like that, and then spin around in the next breath and say this shit. Now, is she insinuating that Naked Butterfly, because that's what she's talking about, was brushing her hair with a fork? But a minute ago, she said she had a dream that somebody was brushing their hair with a fork. Why was you watching Naked Butterfly?
Imagine that.
Why were you watching her? You just said you had her blocked. She's blocked. Well, ma'am, you just said you was watching her. If you saw her brushing her hair with a fork,
bingo,
then you was watching her. She ain't blocked. I mean, just how?
Or she was watching.
I don't know. But you have to hear her tell it. We're the ones that do this shit.
And an addict, if you know anything, they constantly do this.
Welcome to the Salvation Army.
You what?
And if you notice, she's always looking at them lips.
Hey, you dumb fuck. Do you know that there are medications that people could take for medical conditions that do that, or no? No. I'm imagining that you didn't know that since you can't even spell my first fucking name. Okay? You have no idea. There are neurological medications that cause that, right? It is like a side effect of the medication, right? So what's your excuse for the way that you act? I know that you use it's humor. Nobody finds you funny, bitch. Gabapentin does dry your mouth out. You're right. But who the fuck are you to monitor somebody else's medication when you were stealing your kids' stimulants, bitch? You were given a lockbox by DCF so that the stimulants could be monitored. And if the day that they were removed, there was, I think it was 9. There was 8 or 9 missing, and your kid said she didn't take them. So who are you to judge anybody else's like medicine that they take? When you take other people's medicine, your kids actually, which is gross. Gross.
All he's doing is that with the.
God knows I try.
Just like you sit there and constantly put on lip gloss and rub it in, rub your lips together. Aren't you telling on yourself right now? Because that's exactly what you do when you're sitting there looking tipsy. Butterfly has teeth problems in the bottom. And she has said that before.
Yes.
But also, Lori, anything that Butterfly is going through, she has just admitted to. She has talked about. She's in recovery. Okay? She's in her.
And I know, Lou, that seems like a foreign concept to somebody like you. Gabapentin is used for a lot of different things. I understand people that take it. Just for me, I used to take it, but I do understand that there is a high abuse potential. And just for me, I try not to involve myself in medications that could lead me down to, a path that I don't want to be down, right? But she has no fucking idea. And it isn't her fucking, like, she's not in this position. Like, she is scum of the fucking earth. Who the fuck is she to talk about anybody else? Get your fucking shit together. And then maybe people will give a shit what you got to say about somebody else.
Journey, okay? You have never admitted to anything. You constantly deny it.
Period.
And, you know, this is, I mean, like you sit there and lie and say you have 9 years clean, but in 2019, you said you became pregnant because you were in addiction.
Oh, yes.
And that's why you slept with your cousin and got pregnant in 2019. Then in 2022, August of 2022, you sat on a sofa high as a kite and said how you had just gotten on Suboxone because you were addicted to pills. So how is either one of those 9 years?
It's not.
Please tell me.
It's not.
But yet you're sitting there shaming someone else for having a problem. And gabapentin is a medication that is prescribed to you. How do you know that's not prescribed to her?
It is. It was.
And maybe she was overtaking it, but it was her prescription. Unlike you taking a prescription that belonged to your child.
Oh.
Let's talk about that.
Facts.
But guys, she doesn't shame anybody or hold their past against them. She doesn't do that shit.
Yep. Well.
Anyway, if you know, you know. I judge nobody, but again, you sit here and knock somebody, but you got no one to fucking talk over it, baby. That's what I thought. Well, when I was on it, what was it? I see you, Psycho Bunny. You always stay watching. I'm gonna tell you, since you in here, you talk to my daughter again. Either one of them. And yeah, it's handled. With the rest is handled. But anyway, you keep my kid's name out of your mouth as well as the rest. If not, you know, and you can sleep on whatever you need to. I said what I said, and I'm hoping you're recording this because the right people will see this video too. I
know I'm getting so sick of her, so paranoid, thinking that all these people are in there under these fake accounts, or she thinks they're in there. I mean, she's thought that I'm in there under another account. You can clearly see I watch her from the window. I don't go in, so she's not got me in there under anything. She's not. She's dying to find this account that I'm in there under. The one night she said, "Oh, Nikki just came in." Nikki didn't go in there. She thinks Villain's in there. She thinks Psycho Bunny's in there. She clearly is going to say, "Gabby, come in there," right? And somebody in the chat actually said, "What did you say?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" He didn't. No one saw Gabby come in there. No one. She's paranoid as hell. But yet she says, I hope you're recording me. And Psycho Bunny, if that child wants to talk to Psycho Bunny and Andy says it's okay, guess what? She's going to talk to her.
Facts.
What the hell do you think you're going to do? Call the police?
I know that.
You're pull up?
Okay. I know that.
So I said what I said. So anybody on this app, you already keep in mind. And like, well, you know, you can talk about me. You keep my kid's name out your
bullshit. So what's your fucking excuse for your behavior this morning, Lou? Right? You were running your mouth about me yesterday morning. I did a live about you yesterday, and yet this morning you said for me to keep your name out of my mouth. Bitch, fuck you. Do you understand? Fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you gotta say. You are subhuman to me. Animal abuse, child abuse. You fucking abused your mother. I don't listen to people like you. I don't give a fuck what your opinion of me is. We are not in any way, shape, or form the same. Never have been, never will be, bitch. Even in active addiction, I was a better fucking mother than you are. When you're sober. That's embarrassing for you.
Mouth and you're not to talk to them. Who the fuck are you? Who are you and where did you come from? That part. So, yeah, that's the last time I'm saying it. Now, there it is. It's now the ball game's in your fucking hand. There you go. There you go, baby. There you go. Lady, I think when I start going live, I think I'm going to have you recorded or something. Or you or Twisted or Mama, you know? There were videos that were posted and clearly edited. My attorney noticed. He said, yeah, these are edited.
You're a fucking liar. Ask me how I know. You are a fucking liar. That is a lie. You tried to tell them that they were edited in order to get yourself out of the trouble that you were in. They were not edited. Not only were they not edited, but then Mickey Mouse Band's channel underwent a forensic investigation to prove that they were not edited and that you are a fucking liar. So I just want to know how that went over. Did you continue lying to DCF when they knew that you were lying? Because we've said this over and over for I don't even know how long. So did you continue to use that excuse? Knowing that they knew, because that's really terrible.
Okay. First of all, there's no attorney. And two, there is software that a video can be ran through.
Correct.
That can tell every time it's been edited, clipped, modified, or anything. And guess what, Lori? Won't find none of mine that way.
Yeah.
So what do you think that your recordings are going to show that mine or other people's aren't? She really thinks that people are editing videos to make her say and look like she's doing that. She has said it. There's a video on my channel somewhere that she says that we are editing her eyes to make her look high. We are editing the videos to make her say things that she's not saying. I mean, I don't know what the hell she was drinking that day. Fireball.
Hey, Lou, did somebody make you throw that filter on and make fun of the special needs community? Somebody make you do that? Did somebody make you fucking completely disrespect the indigenous community when you fucking tried to jump on the Emily Pike murder for fucking attention, as you disrespected them, taking their sacred dances and hopping around like a fucking moron? Did somebody make you do that? Did somebody make you bring more than one pedophile around your children proudly? Did somebody make you lie to the entire fucking planet, including your children, and have them believing that you gave birth to twin boys, but they died of cancer and gangrene? Did somebody make you do that? Did somebody make you push your elderly mother on the floor in a fucking public place? Somebody make you do that? Did somebody make you snap the necks of multiple pets that you just didn't want anymore? Somebody make you do that? I'm just wondering, did the internet make you do that shit too? Because I don't know, it kind of seems like you are the fucking problem, Lou. And I remember when I first started trying to get sober, right? I had this idea that I could just move places, right? And that I would just be fine, right? I would just be fine. Guess what, Lou? You take you everywhere you fucking go. You cannot get away from the human being that you are until you work from the inside out. You're never going to get away from the absolute and total piece of fucking shit that you are. All right? Nothing is going to change the fact that you bullied Naked Butterfly relentlessly until the day she fucking died. And then you wanted to use her fucking death as a fucking attention-seeking plot. Get the entire fuck out of here.
Or something. But she comes up with some wild shit.
Wait a minute, this ain't even your house. Yeah, these are fucking old videos, bro. Well, this is 2025. Anyway, let's shut up, Lori. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna... Oh, I know you girls do, and I love you, and I love that you guys care for mental health, and you're all for uplifting up.
Where are they, babe? Oh, I love you, Sin. Thank you. Where are they, babe? Where are all these people that you're telling I love you, and I'm so thankful that you see that mental health and addiction are important to you? Where are those people now, Lori? Where are those people now? Hi, Lady Di. You know what? Just as I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sitting here and I'm painting the hearts for the girls thing. You're good. Just real quick, I just want to do like a really quick little experiment. If you are in the chat, yeah, that too. Can you please in the chat? I want you to say how long you've been here. How long? I agree. It can. I agree. I want you to say how long you've been around this community. Can you just drop, like, you don't have to be 100% accurate. I just want to gauge. I agree. I agree, Sen. And it's one of the most dangerous people like her, people that don't even fucking realize that they are the problem. Despite all of these blaring, disgusting, vile things that normal human beings do not do. It is not at all normal that you've done these things. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I just wanted to get, what up, Feely? I just wanted to get like a little bit of a gauge on how long who's been around. 1 year, 3 months, oxymoron. So specific. Forever. I know. I know. Some of us go way back. I know, Sin. It's really unfortunate. And I'll be honest, one of the worst things about it for me was the fact that she tried to use it. That was one of the grossest things that I've ever seen, is for her, the perpetrator, okay, to continue to discuss her, right? That was one of the worst things to me. It was like she was mocking it, and it was fucking gross. It was disgusting.
I appreciate you guys are solid. And Faith as well. Faith too.
You're on me.
Nothing like a nice
All day. I try telling them it takes a villain to take a villain. Well, guess what? Now that, when someone's at their worst and they confide in people that they don't even know, because mental health is a thing and it's real, and the person is already seeking mental help,
Bitch, fuck you. How disgusting of you. How many videos did Naked Butterfly begging you to stop? How many times did she sit in a fucking live stream begging you to fucking stop? And this isn't even the worst of it, y'all. Okay? This isn't even the worst of it. There is no redemption here. Confine. Yes. She has a problem with the English language. I think that, just my personal opinion, is she should probably spend her time educating, right? Because maybe then, I think that if education was so important to her, right? Because for some of us, we actually appreciate education. And girl, it is embarrassing how much you don't know. Yes, she did. You're right. You're absolutely right. And that's what I'm saying. There is no, there's nothing good here. And that's the dangerous part about it, is that she traps these people, a lot of them elderly or vulnerable, right? And then she takes everything that she could get from them. I appreciate you guys. Hi, my pooks. Then she takes what she could get from them, and God forbid you tell her no, you get blocked. Okay? You get blocked. It's disgusting. What up, Bella Zoe?
But you're going through this, and then you go to this, and just your anxiety, everything's fucking sky high. You're trying to figure out how to get a place in a small area.
So you mean normal adult things? Do you realize that like real mothers run circles around you? Do you know that? Do you know how embarrassing it is that you get up on this here internet and you say you had to find a place and you had to do this? You scammed my friend's charity for an RV that you then sold to get into that place. We remember over here. We remember. You did that dishonestly. You scammed multiple children's fucking, like, the places that people, low-income people, go to get Christmas help for their kids. You scammed multiple of those and then sat on a fucking live stream offering to send those gifts to your fucking moderators. There were children that might have needed those gifts, you selfish bitch. You understand that, right? The fuck out of here. I know she does, Candy.
So here I am. Never struggled.
And on top of that, you subject us to your shitty fucking Wi-Fi because you're so desperate to get attention from people that can't fucking stand you. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Nobody is asking you to come live, Lori. Nobody is ever saying, I need Lori Jones to come live today because I need my fill of fucking humor. You ain't funny, bitch. The fuck?
I don't know, and nor do I care to figure it out. So anyway, you guys are about to find out literally what is allowed done on this app and what ain't allowed done on this app. And
well, unfortunately for you, I'm very well aware of what is allowed done on these apps and what is not allowed done on these apps.
Again, you're allowed to sleep on that all you want. And that's not a threat. It is a promise. By all means, it is. Yeah, there are certain things you cannot do. Cyberbullying, doxing, showing my children. Oh, yeah.
Can you show me doing any of the above? I would greatly appreciate that. I would assume that you have me doing that stuff, right? That's the way you're making it seem, right? Because you said it takes a villain to take a villain. Bitch, you couldn't affect me if you fucking tried your hardest, all right? So can you show me doing that? I'm not going to hold my breath, but you seem to make a lot of these claims, but you never have any proof to show for it. Right? I know, Pancake. It's so embarrassing, to be honest. But you ain't ever gonna. No, I don't dox people. I could, but that just goes to show you the restraint I have. I could post your kids. I choose. Let me make sure that people understand the difference here. Okay. It's not that I can't do it. It's because I'm better than some of y'all. And I won't bring myself to that level. I don't have to lie about things and, then try to desperately fucking report it. I don't do that stuff, right? But y'all always like to make these claims. So I don't post people's kids. I don't do none of that, right? I edited, Pickle, you dumb fuck. I edited those kids. I didn't have to. I didn't have to because you deserved me not to. But I'm not you. So, hold on. I'm sorry, I got Pete on my... exactly. And you know what's so funny to me is that they're so dumb that they don't even realize that that's the thing.
Let's keep going, baby. Yeah, so, again, I'm going to be quiet. You guys know I do not let them bother me. On God, I do not. I know they're here. I know they hide. I know we, like them on.
Obviously, girl, you let me take up so much space in that empty fucking brain of yours that you are quite literally screaming and talking about me every single time you come live, bitch. I got condos in that bitch brain. What the fuck are you talking about?
I try to keep them with their content. But anyway, but like the right people said, they thought it was funny, but they said, that I was kind of, scooping to their level, knowing that I know it's them, and here I am, acting like, it's a whole dude, knowing it's a female. I said, yeah, I see what you're saying. You're right. It is catering to their level. I just want these motherfuckers to know I know you fucking here.
Girl, I wasn't there, number one. Number two, do you think that when you attempt to misgender me or body shame me, do you think that people look at you like, yeah, she got her there? Is that what you think? Honestly, is that what you think? What up, Rocky? Because that's not what people think. Just so you know.
Baby-boo. He likes my idea, but he said with, everything, yeah, just avoid it all possible. Everything. Yeah, just avoid it all possible.
She just said that the attorney likes her idea, y'all. She just fixed her fucked up mouth to say that the attorney likes her idea.
Everything. Yeah, just avoid it all possible. Well, let everybody know that. I don't care if I fucking am rude to someone that's fucking sweeter than gold. Get the fuck out of here. If they miss this whole fucking ride, then guess what? They don't need to be here now. Because it's been...
That's not me, y'all. That's...
Now. Because it's been...
It's emails.
It definitely is. Let me put this fucking cigarette out. That's better too. I had to block that guy. I hope you have a wonderful day too. I had to block that guy, the one that I battled with, Kamari. I had someone come. Lady, you were sleeping. I think Mama was here or Twisted was here. I'm not sure. One of them were here, maybe both. Someone came in the chat talking about what did I get my daughter for her birthday? Or what's it last night? What happened? Oh my God, no, that was this morning. What'd you get your daughter for her birthday? Where's her cake? Where's her cake? I gotta fucking show you? Who the fuck are you, bro? That's the problem. I showed you too much.
No, dummy. It's because you took somebody else's money and claimed that you were buying her this special birthday cake. Remember? That is why people were asking you. Listen, I would post, and she did get nothing. You're right. Andy told us that. But, you know. When I made that video, right? When I showed like my full body, Rebecca May got mad at me. Rebecca May got mad at me because she said, you don't have to go that far. And she's not wrong. But, Lori, give me a break. There is zero comparison here.
1 point. Now that Lori has gotten smarter with this app. Yeah, what's up, baby? Good morning. Oh, Toxic Twinkie, what's up, baby? How the fuck you doing? I followed you right back, girl. Do not block Toxic Twinkie, please. All right, Toxic Twinkie. Yeah, no blocker. Okay, but last night something was said about you, though. I thought, or something like that. Mama, what happened? I forgot. Damn it. Or something like that. Mama, what happened? I forgot. Bro. Hold on, let me think. There's so much that fucking. Let me tell you something. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, somebody texted me. I don't want to say names. Somebody texted me and they were like, "Look, I'm in the chat, and they're not even going at me, but they stay attacking Lady because they can't handle Lady. It's a problem. They cannot handle Lady."
Where's Lady, Lori? I want to know where Lady is. You know, I just want to know why all these people that you know, I know you're right. You're right, Dorothy. I understand. Sometimes, you know, we all make mistakes. So where are all these people? Because, like, it's super strange that you can't keep people around, you know? You don't have anybody in your real life either. That's why you fucking come to the internet and make your life our problem.
What is it about Lady that can't be handled? I don't understand.
I know, I bet.
Did you ever think that maybe Lady gets attacked because she's condoning what you do?
Also, I just want to give a big round of applause for the amount of times that Mickey Mouse fan clocks this bitch. Every single live, every single comment, and poor Lori has to do this to herself. Or clock it. Nobody is saying that to you, girl. Nobody.
Maybe that's why. I mean, I don't even know if they were attacking Lady, but, you know, because Lori lies so much. But I do know that when I was in David's live last night and Lady and Lori seemed to come in there at the same time, Lady was trying to, well, she said, David, mod me right now so I can take the trash out.
Yes.
What? Who are you calling trash, ma'am? I mean, if you really want to look at it, you're modding for the trash. Just saying, you know.
They cannot handle Lady. That's a guarantee. But that's a shocker.
And listen, I know I talked about this recently. I used to, you know, slide into the DMs of people that I thought there would be a chance of having an adult conversation with, right? I stopped doing that. Because here's the truth of it, right? People are going to find out on their own. And then they always wind up in my DMs looking for, what's the word? A buffer, right? To come over on this here side. It happens every time. So I just stopped doing it. I just stopped bothering, wasting my time. And I'm going to be completely honest. It just became really, like every fucking, like, I just stopped doing it because they always wind up coming back and apologizing for being wrong. And I just decided I wasn't going to waste my time on it. But Lori, didn't you even fucking talk shit about Nana Kit Kat? Didn't you do that too? You have no boundaries, but you expect people to respect yours. That's not how it goes, boo.
But they did not know Twisted was there.
That's who.
Guess what? It's not a shocker because nobody cared if Twisted was there. Or
True.
Nobody cared, okay? Everyone was just in there watching David battle, talking, chatting. No one was even worried about Lori. Right. No one was saying anything disrespectful to each other. Everyone was just in there having a good time. And look, this went on for a few hours. David was live. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden, Lori wakes up and her and Lady Red roll in and just start causing chaos.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Chaos.
She came in there and found out that everybody was in there and having a good time, and David was getting along with everybody, and she didn't like that.
Not that Twisted was the one that texted me, it was somebody else, but they were like, Twisted was in that chat. But if Lady was in that chat, they would have ate Lady up. But here, this Twisted was there, and they didn't say or do anything.
Well, here's a news flash.
We don't care. Well, let me speak for myself, especially because I no longer talk to that person. I don't care. Do you understand that? I don't care that you make these people look fucking stupid defending you and following you around. I don't give a shit. That don't make us look bad. It makes her look bad. They always see the light, Lori, because you're a piece of shit. Hi, Colleen.
Because nobody saw her saying anything. She wasn't saying anything. And you can bet your ass she is the one that texted you. But how long did she sit in the chat and watch and just was quiet? Because she was sitting there waiting to take notes or screenshots of somebody saying something about you. Nobody was even thinking about you.
Yeah, they can't handle her. They can't fucking handle her. Eat it up, baby. You keep being positive and uplifting others, lady. And you do never, ever hold a pass to nobody's feet.
Some people don't need to be uplifted. I'm making the hearts for the girls' cage. Some people need tough love, right? And being that you're 45, right? Gonna be 46 in fucking June, right? Being that you're that old and you have caused so much damage to everybody in your fucking life and still don't have the introspection or self-awareness to realize that you are the problem, that's the only thing that you're going to get. Because a person with like normal self-awareness, right, would have fucking realized after they snapped the first animal's neck, maybe this isn't fucking normal, right? Normal people would have never even allowed it to get to that, right? That's not what normal people do. That's what psychopaths do. Okay?
Ever. You don't do that. People do change. People do, learn and educate as you see clearly.
It takes work. And you're too fucking lazy and not self-aware to realize that you're the fucking problem. Until you realize that you are the problem, you will continue the same patterns for eternity. Because guess what? I'm going to guess that your karmic debts are quite fucking wild, right? So I don't know that you're going to have much luck in the next lifetime either.
Limit what I say.
You haven't learned or limited anything, okay? And you don't hold people's past against them, but you just sit in here running your fucking mouth about naked butterfly.
I know.
I mean, get a life, Lori.
Sad.
And of course, that takes education there. That took from being in, a trailer for 7 months to an RV with, with my pup-ups, one for so many months, and then, things just go.
The RV that you stole from my friend, is that the RV you're talking about? Just wondering. Is that the RV that you are discussing? The one that my friends went out of her way to get you so that you and your kids could get out of a domestic violence situation, right? Isn't that what happened? And instead, see, Lori, I just dropped one of them. I heard it. See, Lori, here's the thing, right? A good person would have paid it forward. Yeah, a good person would have given that RV to another family that needed it. That's what a good person would have done. Because your kids never lived there. You lived there. Your kids knew better and stayed in the house. So you scammed her organization for that RV. There's no getting around that. I'm painting the hearts for the guinea pigs. I'm going to hang them in their cage. Sorry.
Yeah, you ain't knocking me down, sis. I've already been down.
You can't get any lower, weirdo. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, is this real life? I know. And you know something else that she says that drives me fucking bonkers is the worst part of her life was when she was in the RV. You lost your fucking kids, you weird bitch. So how was that the worst part of your life?
Yeah, trailer to an RV
Right.
with only your dog, not taking care of your kids, not even having your kids. Andy had your kids while you was even in the RV, and now he's still got them. I mean, what are you flexing on? You've done nothing, and you continue to do nothing.
It's time to go up. So, and that's what they're doing. If they see anybody trying, anyway, to go up, or if they see a relationship or anything just positive, anything positive, they try to chop at that shit. Yeah, they don't.
No, bitch, you use and abuse people. And people try to make people aware that you use and abuse people so that they don't become more victims of your behavior. The fuck are you talking about?
Like nothing good. They like that drama. And oh god.
Listen, I know. Listen, my life has zero drama. Zero. I close this motherfucker and I go on with my life.
I stick to my words where it takes a villain to take a villain.
Come get it, bitch. What are you waiting for? I could have sworn that I offered you more than one flight to Florida, a free trip to Florida. Well, you didn't take it. So I'm just wondering. I'm not going to do it. We'll see.
Okay, you're not gonna talk to my kids, Psycho Bunny, villain, any of you again.
Bitch, I never talk to your kids. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? I never talk to your kids. You get on the whole fucking internet looking like this, thinking you could talk shit about anybody? I know. Isn't it crazy, Natural Mystic? Isn't it crazy? It's crazy to me.
Because we got the recording, period. So you do it again? Yeah, that part. I, as the mother, am telling you, keep me, well, you can talk about.
You got the recording of something I said publicly? Oh, no. The fuck? What the fuck are you talking about, you weirdo? I said it publicly.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you say. Keep my kids out of your mouth. Bottom line. Now, that's like the 8th time I done said it.
Yes.
So we know you recorded that. So good. So now when they see this, they know I've done told you 8 times. Now, yeah, so.
Nobody listens to what you say. Okay? Nobody gives a single fuck what you say because you're like a gutter rat. Do you understand that? Like, you have this mindset that you are somewhat of a fucking like role model for what? You are a gutter rat, dude. Worse. The fuck? I agree, Giacomo. I agree.
That's how it's gonna be. Unless I just talk to you.
I'll tell you what I love. I love that you just keep giving us permission to record you, and yeah, it's lovely that you are aware that you're being recorded, and you're okay with it. So why do you keep having? I don't consent to being streamed or whatever. That means nothing. You're admitting that you know that you're being recorded, and you're okay with it. Love it.
True, Mahala.
I mean, not that it really matters, but it just goes to show with that, I don't consent to being streamed. You have no original idea or bone in your body. You just see something that someone else does and you run with it.
Like lady, I confine in you with everything, and that's back from that.
Do you confine in her? Oh.
Told you and some other people so much.
Can I confine you to the fucking basement and treat you the way you treat children and animals? That's the right word. Confined. Fucking weirdo. 4th grade education.
In it.
No.
I love you guys a lot more than I've told others. You guys rock. That's facts on that. And you show that. I've told you guys a lot.
A lot of lies. Ask me how I know. You'd be really surprised, Lou, how many of your DMs I have in Dropbox. Yeah, how many of the lies that you told people for money, right? You'd really be surprised if you knew that number, because you're so desperate for any type of contact that you will talk to anybody. There's something else that you and Kelly Tucker have in common. You will talk to anybody that slides into your DMs, and tell them really, really personal things about your children. And then you make up, once, if that works, right? You make up other situations involving your other kid and then try again. You'd be surprised how many of those I have that DCF does have copies of, by the way. I feel like that was necessary to say. So they know that you also lie and use very sensitive mental health situations, actually, to exploit and use your children as a means to grift. Yeah.
And I mean a lot. I mean, stuff that they probably know. But no. And you probably guys are the only ones that I would ever tell anything to from here on out. As far as anybody on this app. Oh, God. And they're very toxic. Anyway, that's what's happening there.
Do I need to explain that that was a lie, or do people know that that was a lie? Because it was 100% a lie. As a matter of fact, Lou, didn't you risk the safety of the other children that were living in the foster home with one of your kids by sending photos out? Does it dawn on you that there are children in foster care or foster homes being hidden from abusive parents, right? Yeah, I guess that probably didn't dawn on you because you don't give a fuck about anybody but yourself. But it didn't dawn on you that those children might have been in hiding from abusive parents that did terrible things to them, right? And you just send in pictures of them to people that you don't really know on the internet. Remember when you did that, risking their safety? Yeah, that was also reported because you want to risk your safety, all fine and good, but what you're not going to do is risk the safety of children that are just in situations because they live with one of your kids in a foster home. That was disgusting, all right? That was disgusting. You have no idea why those kids were in that foster home, and you just sent their fucking photos to anybody that you thought would send you a fucking frappe, you pig.
You guys, I don't think it's going to rain today, so we're going to have a good day. Well, so it's a good day. But I think we can do a lot more walking today, you guys. I want to make sure it's not sprinkling. What the fuck? What was that? What are you doing? You just scared the crap out of me. No way, it's fucking nice. Oh, I thought I got something. Yo, no way. Oh, hell yeah. Ow.
25.
Oh, look at that fucking water. Oh my gosh, that water's pretty. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it a little bit right there. That shine. So pretty. Oh, anybody down there? Wake up. Coffee's brewing. Was it? I think so, because I feel fine.
Hey, Lou. Lou, why don't you take your dog to the vet? I'm sure that there is a low-cost vet, somewhere near you. I think that you should take that dog to the vet and get her fucking ears checked. Because it has been a very long time of that dog shaking her fucking head, all right? Now, you could try to pull those expired drops out of your closet or cupboard or whatever the fuck, wherever you have it these days. But that dog should see a vet. Do you know that she could go deaf? That can progress to the point where she won't be able to hear? Do you even give a shit? Do you even care? Probably not. You're right.
I think so, because I feel fine.
My bad.
Or enjoy today. Looks like it's gonna be nice. Yeah, fuck.
Make sure you wear clothes that fit, all right? Because nobody wants to be bothered with the clothes that don't fit on your body.
You just woke up. Get up, Lori.
I know.
Oh, pardon me, you guys. I gotta wake up. There's no way I can get tired. Did you see all the movies my doctor gave me last night? Well, she gave me another DVD player and a bunch of movies.
Hey, Lou, why isn't that your doctor anymore? Why isn't that your doctor anymore? Did you ever tell people why? The truth, anyway? Because I think that most of us have enough knowledge, right, that Suboxone doctors don't just cut you off, do they? Mm-mm. You got to do something in order to be thrown off. And I know that you tried to blame it on TikTok contacting them. I don't believe that. Sorry. Want to know why I don't believe that? Because nobody would do that except for like Victoria, who did it to Lisa. But you know what I'm saying. I don't believe that. I also happen to know that that's not the actual reason, because guess what? It's a small fucking world, and you never know who you talk to that then, you know, does a little Google search on the internet and runs into people on the internet, right? So why don't you tell people the real reason you got thrown out of the doctor?
Well, they are, well, you know, I'm guessing there's some like, well, so someone said they were like older movies, but they are correct. But there are some newer ones in here too. Something the Lord made.
Maybe you should watch that.
Alan Rickman. I Spy. Here you guys go. I Spy.
I was hoping to have another chance of seeing it home.
Oh, that looks good as well.
I don't disagree.
You know what? These are mostly old. But I thought I Spy was new, like newer.
Guess what? Did you ever hear the term beggars can't be choosers, Lou? Did you ever hear that? Cause that, you're like an epitome of that. Remember when Squishy sent you the Lunchables and you said you were like allergic to crackers or some shit? Don't you hate that the internet is forever and people could just go back and see the way that you've treated people that were very more than kind to you when they didn't need to be, wasting their own money to send you something. And you're such an ungrateful bitch that you said, ugh. You know, you want to know why I think you did that? Because you weren't really hungry. You're just a selfish bitch, and you like to take as much as you could get from people, no matter what.
Unknown. Whisper of Angels. Oh my goodness, this is an.
Janet, you going out?
He's very absurd.
Yeah.
Oh, since they're all here, then they all heard what I said. So, the story of the Underground Railroad. That looks good. And I'm not going to lie.
Might be educational so that maybe you could stop being such a racist pig, you know? Might actually teach you something. Also, I was not there, so what do you know? Lou lying again. I don't come into your lives, Lori. I don't know how many times I have to say that.
I hate to bring this up because, seriously, Andy would like this. That's something he would watch. Facts on that. But my children would not watch that. I would. Taken 2. That's new. See, ain't that new?
No.
Like a newer?
No.
Taken 2.
No.
Taken 2. Damn, you a hot motherfucker. Come here, daddy. Newer? Okay, thank you. It's newer. All right, so there are a lot of older ones here. Crash. Sterling and productive. Oh shoot, it's with a little.
I know.
Do my best to try to understand.
$1 Million Baby. From the screenwriter producer $1 Million Baby.
What kind of sports model do you call that?
I don't really like her, but that's a good movie. I gotta stop this fucking email from popping up, y'all. I can't take it. It's legitimate.
It's good.
Yeah, the guy Kenneth, what's his name, told me this is a real thing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we got cable, but you're absolutely right. Sometimes it's good to watch a movie. It really is.
Hey, watch Wolf of Wall Street. You might get an idea of where I come from, the backgrounds I come from. Watch that movie.
No commercials, no nothing.
Come on, Jack, it was interesting.
That's an older movie. You can just tell.
That's right.
Damn, I sounded country as fuck. Bruce Willis.
That's a good one.
Oh,
That stupid boring needle.
damn, he is definitely aging.
That's good, Tracy.
Yo.
Yo,
We all age, that's for sure there. That means we lived a good life. Big peck on the cheek.
What's he doing?
good.
What am I doing?
Flight plane. Julie Foster, she's great.
That's a good movie. Cheers. Kristen Stewart's debut.
What?
Listen to me. I'm going to take y'all on a little bit of a holy fucking shit, okay? Has anybody in here seen the movie Bring Her Back? Okay. I wanted to watch. I've been waiting to see The Mummy, the new Mummy with the little girl, okay? With the night that I went to came home from the hospital, I looked on my movie site and it said it had it, right? So I'm halfway into this fucking movie before I realize that that's not the actual right movie. So I watch a different one. Who in here saw, listen to me. What up, Lindsay? I hope you and mom are doing all right. Listen to me, okay? That was probably one of the fucking craziest movies I had ever seen in my entire life, okay? Nobody's seen it? If you do not like thriller, horror type movies, do not watch it. But if you do, watch that shit, okay? Because I'm telling you, I was like stuck. It is wild, right? It was called Bring Her Back. I think it's an Australian movie, but it was fucking wild. There's a movie like the only other movie that I can compare it to, honestly, was what's that movie? It was a couple of years back. It was a really good movie about the little girl. It'll come to me and I'll post it in a post or something. But I was like, how's your mom, Lindsay? How are things going? Tracy, you have to message me privately. She did, Squishy. You're right. She threatened to have a seizure. Yeah. She uses anything that she thinks will fucking work. Oh, great. I want to finish this because it's Friday. I'm going to go get some food. Hold on.
What happened?
Of course he's interested.
Damn, that's old. The ring. The ring. The ring. Hello, Granny of the web.
Okay, I think we're ready. Can you close the door, Mr. Romer?
The ring. She would be. I can't even read that shit. I'm sorry.
Hey, Lou, watch that one. The Count of Monte Cristo. Watch that. You should watch that, maybe. It's got a really good theme, if you will. You might not understand it, to be completely honest.
That is a scary movie. That is a scary movie. Love. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. Move this room. Oh, damn, this motherfucker. Oh, come here, Big Daddy. Ooh. What's the object of your obsession? What's the object of your obsession? Say that part.
Thank you.
This looks really good. It's probably the first one I watched. That really looks good. Something to do with a little girl and a woman and two men. All right, now calm down. There's a child there, and you got two men, so you better pick a man and set an example here. Okay?
The fucking audacity of you telling anybody that they need to set an example. Like, do you legitimately think that you set a good example for your children, Lori? Honestly, do you believe that?
Young lady. So we got to set an example of some sort. Well, we're not going to put Neely in again because.
Let me back up a second. You do set an example. It's just not a good one or a positive one or anything that they should want to model or learn from. I take that back because you certainly do have a, what's the word? Influence? What up, Morticia? You said you have an influence, but it's certainly not a positive one.
Look, I like Chucky. Chucky, I like scary movies.
Let's bring her back.
Look, her not feel good. Her getting ready to get her monthly.
Don't take it.
Ma'am, it's not a monthly. Dogs do not get monthlies. She's going into heat.
Do y'all remember the Pride pregnancy skit? I wonder how much money she got from that. Y'all remember that? Who was around for that? I'm telling you, Morticia, what not to be, you know? Who was around for that when she was pulling the whole Pride is pregnant and still didn't get her to a vet? Do y'all remember that? I remember that. But I do think you should take her to the vet for her ears. The ears, you know?
Okay? So, and that doesn't happen every month. So I know that no vet said that. They probably told you that she's getting ready to come into heat. And why do you keep talking about it? Like it's the end of the world. Like the dog is going to be paralyzed and not be able to move. What you should be doing is trying to find a way to get some puppy pads or some puppy diapers, or not puppy, dog diapers. She's going to be bleeding all over your house because you won't take her and get her fixed.
It makes so much sense.
So keep talking about it.
Knowing how
Just keep showing how uneducated
animals.
you are, since you think everyone else is uneducated. Educate yourself.
Facts.
Oh, damn. Stretch for you. Open that.
Yep, remember that?
You guys, is that how you live your life, Wayne? Yeah, absolutely. Anyway. Ooh. Damn, that's some good shit. Drink your herbs. Drink your herbs. Oh, Michael Myers is, that's it.
You know what I think? I think that she should yeah, she was. We're going to get there. It's going to take me some time to get through this playlist, but I do want it. I want to do it so that it's there. You know what I mean? I'd rather do it than not, if that makes sense. Hi, Charlotte. Did you get a new profile pic?
Good movie.
You could be bound for. You could pay as little as $25.
That is a good movie.
Ask your doctor about Setbound today. Here, the journey is as exciting as the destination. Return reveals some
I love palm trees. That's one thing I miss about Florida is the palm.
Come see one, bitch. Come on. Come on. What are you waiting for? Honestly. You're going to talk all that shit. You know?
Trees. That's one thing I miss about Florida is the palm trees.
The possibility of where adventure comes alive, and memories are yours to make. Come find yours today.
Let me explain that because it came off a little weird. I have a photo, like my memory is photographic, right? So I'll remember your picture before, and I know it's going to sound weird, but names. I'll remember the picture. So when I see, like, I just know that you had your name had a different profile, like a black and white one, if that makes sense. I wasn't saying it in a bad way, but I wanted to like elaborate because I didn't want it kind of came out wrong.
Your next big play. Florida's adventure coast. Brooksville, Wishy-Washy. Pictures, links to play. Make your dog a Quattro dog. Cordelia Quattro offers the broadest parasite protection of its kind.
That was wild. That just said Brooksville and Wishy-Washy.
In a single ugly chewable pellet. Use a caution in dog's place.
Yeah, because that's the first time I've ever heard Brooksville or Wishy-Washy.
And make your dog a Quattro dog.
Commercial break. So then those are the areas I was in for a little bit. That would be Hernando County.
Now is the time to join.
And then I went to Pasco County. Then I went, yeah. That's fucking crazy.
So essentially what you're saying is you've never provided a stable home for your children. Anybody else hear that? Did anybody else hear that? How do you move around so goddamn much, for real, and think that you're some kind of parenting fucking role model, you know? Because that's what I heard, that you moves around a lot.
Easy, bro, I know you just heard them say it. I know you heard that. That's the first time I've ever heard them say Brooksville and Wishy-Washy. I used to call it Wiki-Witchy.
Discover the possibilities with Celebrity School.
Because you're an illiterate bitch.
And secure your location today.
They got a mermaid park there. And we went there a lot with my mom. We'd sit there for the day, hang out. Yeah, that is wild.
What story will you tell?
You heard that, right? Not that you know much about Florida, but that's crazy.
It's gonna take 2 hours. How much longer?
I was,
What happened, Mr.
I was in Hernando County, so I was closer to Tampa. Closer to Tampa. Like about an hour. Give or take, however you drive. It all depends on the driving.
Oh, her sounds pretty good.
Oh, you're gonna love this, Mr. Roper.
That's really fucking weird. Now it makes me want to go to Mermaid Land. It makes me want to go to Wiki-Witchy. And go ahead, talk about it. It's all right. I like calling it Wiki-Witchy, but it is Wiki-Washy. I call it Wiki-Witchy. Yeah, that's a good little spot right there. It's got the mermaid.
She 100% dumped her children off on strangers. A while back, a woman reached out to me that knew her in Indiana, and she provided proof. Hi, Crafter. She provided proof that Lori has always been this way, to be honest, and it was not good. And she did report to DCF. She did report it. She sent me all the proof.
Actual.
I can't imagine having DCF in your child's entire life and thinking that you're a good parent. That's just not how it goes. And she thinks that, like, she's got this. Oh, Lolo, appreciate you for being a member for 14 months. Listen, Rivigal, my memory is not the same since the accident, but I am getting better.
Well, not actual mermaids, but mermaid shows. They have something in my fucking eye. Mermaid shows.
You watch mermaid shows, but you didn't know that Naked Butterfly was using the thingamabob. Instead, you decided to take to this live and make fun of her, not because you didn't understand the reference. That's weird. That's strange.
They have mermaid shows. Then, you know, on the mermaid movie, it has that, the Bad Witch or whatever. They even have that in the big tank. It's a big tank. And I'm telling you, these mermaids, and then there's a guy, like, mermaid type thing that goes under, and there's like 4 women that are mermaids, and they got like a hose to their mouth. So that's how they breathe. And then, like,
Nah, really? Is that what the hose going to the mouth for? Oh, man. I thought they could breathe underwater by themselves. They're mermaids. But they need a hose to breathe? Are you serious?
it goes, so you could see. So that's how you could tell they're not real mermaids, but the kids love it, even the adults. And then at the end, the big witch she'll scare everybody. At the end, the big witch she'll scare everybody. At the end, the big witch she'll scare everybody. Oh yeah, that witch, she's pretty big. It's like a costume thing, and when she drops, boy, water everywhere. Good morning. That is definitely clear water. That's a little pricey to live there. Well, Florida in general is very pricey to live.
Oh, that's just great, Jack. Come on, man.
Florida.
She just said Florida is pricey. Don't get me wrong. I do pay more because I live by the beach. Like, you could move out to like the country part of Florida and pay like nothing, right? What do you mean? Like, my mortgage in New York was like $2,600. So is it really? Like, no, it's not.
More for the retirement or vacation.
Don't lie to me, Jack. It was terrible.
Yeah, it's more for the older retirement, you know, vacation.
I don't think so.
For the older retirement, you know, vacation. They're for mothers with children, or you know what I mean. It's a retirement vacation. I mean, there's help, but very limited help because it is a retirement, I'm guessing, area. Because there is a lot of places that are.
No, it's the fact that you want to just fucking get all the help you can get so that you could be a lazy bitch and beg from people. What the fuck is she talking about? This is years ago, Shiloh.
What is it, like 50 or 60 something and up, and you have to live there? But if you are a caregiver or something of somebody of that age or sort, you can stay there, but there's like paperwork and stuff you have to do. Yeah, a lot of that there. That's definitely a retirement spot.
Those places are everywhere. What is she talking about? There are 55 plus communities everywhere. What the fuck? Because people that are that age, a lot of times they're on like a fixed income. So they need that kind of help. You understand? So, like, I find it strange for somebody, y'all, I have paint all over my hands. I find it strange for somebody that doesn't fucking pay for anything on her fucking own to be like, what the fuck?
Vacation spot. It's very buggy, that's for sure. Roaches live there heavy because it is warm, and they like warm.
What the fuck are you talking about, girl? Girl, what? You know how to avoid that? Yo, I know how to avoid it. But do you, well, to be fair, you wouldn't pay an exterminator to come in, I guess. And something tells me that you're not as clean as you need to be. All right, like what the fuck is she talking about, Ahmed?
So they got all kinds of roaches there. They got from flying to oh Lord. And I don't give a fuck how clean you are. Them bitches are common. Sleep on it. If you have not been in Florida, and go try it for a day or two, you will see. You will see. Yeah, they just come.
Why don't you come try it for a day or two, Lou? Put my money where your mouth is. How about that?
They don't give a fuck how clean you are. Exactly. They don't. They like that warm, and they welcome themselves right into your home. Oh yeah, there's roaches, but then they got the flying ones too, though. I can't remember the name, but there are flying ones, and then
they're called palmetto bugs. I really don't. Maybe somebody. There's a couple of people that live in Florida here, right? Exactly, Crazy Chrissy. I don't really see them where I am, but I feel I could be wrong if somebody wants to tell me why. I chalk it up to being coastal, right? Exactly. Squishy. I chalk it up to being coastal because if I drive like an hour out west, I see palmetto bugs everywhere. I don't get them where I am though. Is that why they're not by the beach? Right. I remember, listen, y'all, when I came here. So I came here in 1999 because I went to flight attendant school in a school that was partnered with Embry-Riddle, right? I had never seen anything so bad. I couldn't even, it was like the locusts in New York in 96. That's how bad it was. I don't see them now, though. Exactly, Feely. I don't see them where I am. But if I go, like, out to Ocala, I see them a lot more. Right, that's what I'm saying, Mahalo. And I just figured that that's why it was, because I'm coastal. But oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing. 26 years is awesome. Someday, God willing, anyway, you know?
Shit, you can take a shower and there's like this fucking centipede, or I think it's a centipede or something. It comes right from your fucking, the bottom of your shower. It's like, what the fuck?
What?
Something wild.
The fuck? Ain't no way.
There, so,
yeah.
Any, you know.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I go out by Ocala, they're bad. But not where I am. And I just assumed that it was because I'm coastal, you know? And I didn't know if that was why. What the fuck? I'm so annoyed with this email thing popping up, yo.
Thing like roaches and stuff like that like warm. Oh yeah, it's there because it's warm. Doesn't get very cold there.
I will say that like that's almost true. Like in New York, you don't see roaches unless somebody's like dirty, you know, at least in the city. I'll use the city as an example. I don't know about upstate, but in the city, you really don't see them unless you're like dirty or you live next to somebody, attached to somebody that's dirty. But here, it's the warmer. You know what I mean?
It can, but not often. Not often at all. Jack Tripper, how dare you? You better set a better example.
All right, you got that? I think you can do it. Sure. Okay, take this. Go in the back and do these and the rest of the shit.
Oh.
Good afternoon. Can I help you? I'd like something special.
I'm really, I think I'm speechless that this individual is talking to anybody about setting a fucking example. No? Right, exactly, Green Eyes. Like, it's not something like you see in New York, because unless you go to like the projects or you're attached to people and they're dirty, it's a little bit different. But I don't know what she's talking about. That ain't a thing for me. But I am probably like I'm a little anal retentive when it comes to cleaning. Like I like to clean. It's like free therapy. That's just my opinion. I understand that everybody's not like that, but it doesn't bother me.
Anniversary. Oh, we can make up a nice arrangement. How much do you want to spend? Well, I really haven't thought about it. Excuse me, please. But I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
She just got it. And he just cut her off. That was funny as fuck. He just straight cut her off.
Oh, you know that.
This address. Oh, I'm sorry to be a nuisance, but why are you?
I couldn't see that.
Yes, you did. Where were you? I was in the back serving.
Jack, Fuck Jack. Oh God, I love him.
Why do people do this? Why do people come live, watch TV? Like, you know that you could do that shit off live, right? Like Gabby, she'll fucking start a live and then watch a movie. Why don't you just watch the movie? No? It blows my mind. Yes, exactly, Feely. I actually like to cook too, but I'm alone, right? Like when my son was here, I did some cooking, but most of the time, who am I cooking for? You know? So I don't bother most times because I just grab food, you know?
Oh no, I just ate way too
Oh, I love him. I love him. I could watch him all day. I said I was in the back stripping and stuck a rose in his mouth. The wonderful Andy. That's what he just said. I know you guys call it that, so shush. You gonna pick a better name than Andy? I'm just saying. No, I mean, not that I'm bashing Andy or anything. I'm just saying. Out of all names, they say Andy. Are you fucking kidding me? They could have said Rupert or Bruce.
Or not bash him some more. That's all you do any other time.
Hey,
I mean, God, why made a big deal out of somebody on TV named Andy? I mean, Jesus, Lord.
Can I suggest a nice basket of fresh flowers with some little plants mixed in? Oh, that sounds lovely. Good. Now, I'd like you to enclose this card and send it to this address and charge it to my account. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Oh, Jen. Hi. I want a man Sandy flowers.
Whose son? Whose son?
Mr. Roper.
Whose son? You don't like it. What the fuck's happening here?
Mr. Roper to see. Another man's going to send them to me.
No way.
There's another man?
He's on TikTok?
No. I want Mr. Roper to think there's another man.
I feel like I'm missing one, but I guess I'm not. Yes.
I think it's Sammy Hayfield.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Mr. Roper.
Hi, Jack.
Those things got thorns on them.
Don't be such a baby.
All right, I think I'm gonna hop in the shower, you guys, and wake up.
I got a bunch of these too. So I'm also super crafty. I know that like I don't show that a lot, but I am pretty crafty. I got these too, but I'm gonna put these things on in their cage and like hang them. And then I got some of these, and I think I'm gonna do them a different color, but I haven't gotten it yet. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand that it could be possible, right? I get that. But in New York, like, it's not something I saw frequently. Unless you were attached to people and those people were dirty. You know what I mean? But here, I don't see them. And I always assumed that it was because I live by the beach. Because I know that I see them out west.
Oh, here goes Jack. Oh, he's flirting. Jack's flirting. All right, Jack, calm down. Calm down, Jack.
Laura, you teased us. You said that you were going to end, and now you're going to sit here for another 15 minutes with your shitty fucking Wi-Fi? Come on.
It's all right. Oh.
I'm telling you, Dawn dish soap, okay? Listen to me. Dawn dish soap does legitimately anything. You could, like, Dawn dish soap, every time I, like, look something up to see something, the suggestion is fucking Dawn dish soap. I'm like, talk about multi-purpose. Sorry. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just everywhere. Right? It's crazy. Yesterday, so the guinea pigs, the bunk bed that I bought them broke, right? Really? I didn't know that. The bunk beds that I bought the girls, they're getting bigger. So they kept, every time they moved it, it came apart, right? So I had to look for animal safe wood glue, right? And there was so many things that said Dawn dish soap. I'm like, what the fuck? What is happening? Well, you know, I'll tell you what I use in the bathroom because I use a lot of like body stuff. That's what I use too, Crystal. Shampoo. a drop of shampoo when you are scrubbing like your shower or your bathtub, whichever, it legitimately cuts through anything that may be there. It's a little drop of shampoo. You put a little drop of shampoo and you scrub it, and it's wild. I was actually shocked because it's shampoo, right? But it does work. I'm allergic to bees, so I don't go anywhere near them.
Hey, this is from Person French Rose. I was just trying to be helpful.
By hitting on a customer.
That was not hitting on a customer. This is hitting on a customer.
Stop being childish, all right? I'm just trying to...
They always tell us to stop being childish. They say it's embarrassing, this and that. Well, you know what? The shit they do is probably embarrassing. But anyway, we're not the same. Jack.
Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. I am sure that 99% of the human beings walking this planet are thanking God that we are not the same.
Yo, do you guys watch Honey of the Bees? Mama of the Bees or something like that? No, Honey of the Bees. Mama of the Bees. She's fucking awesome, bro. She's awesome.
I like Honey.
And she gets a lot of hate just because of her behavior and what she does with her children. And oh my God.
Oh, really? That's a really good idea.
Aren't you embarrassed?
Really, bro?
She's not hurting nobody, and her kids are having one hell of a blast, that's for sure. They must not have had a very good life at all. That's all I can think of at this point. Oh, you need to look her up, baby. For real. Oh, wait till you see they...
I am confident, Mommy and the Bees and I are mutuals, and I am confident that she does not want you promoting her in any way, shape, or form. I would bet a lot of money. Mommy of the Bees. She's talking, well, yes, she's saying that, but she's talking about Mommy of the Bees.
And made a little shed thing, like a barn shed thing.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm allergic.
Shed thing, like a barn shed thing. She's pretty well known. She's oh God, I fucking love her. Now I will let you know a lot of the hate pages are over there. Tech is one of them. Well, I don't know. Tech isn't like the rest. I gotta be honest with you guys.
Did she just say that Tech has a hate page? Yeah, right, exactly. Is that what she just said? She just said Tech has a hate page. Hold on, let me go back. This fucking email thing, dude. What is this? 18.
She's oh God, I fucking love her. Now I will let you know a lot of the hate pages are over there. Tech is one of them. Well, I don't know. Tech isn't like the rest. I gotta be honest with you guys. Tech is not like the rest. If I'm gonna give anybody love, it'd probably be Tech. Because yeah, Tech is a different breed, that's for sure, and that's a good breed. I've never really heard her bash anything on me. May have spoke on some things about me, maybe. Yeah, so I don't really have an issue with Tech at all. And I know people that do, and that's their opinion and their entitlement, I guess. But I gotta give it to her. Yeah, I like Tech. She's not bad. She's not a bad woman, that's for sure. And oh, good morning, baby. I don't think I've really seen her bash people or body shame anybody, to be honest. If anything, she just talks.
Bro, you body shame people. Like, how are you? I know. What the fuck? I never heard that before. But, like, she is a prime example of somebody that I'm looking to make sure I have them all. She's a prime example of, like, somebody that's like, do as I say, not as I do, you know? Because I don't understand. Has Tech even said? No, I mean, not in a while, at least. I know that, Tracy. But I don't think that Tech runs any fucking hate pages. That, like, the way that this girl, you're right, my bad. The way that she just fucking repeats things that she heard, right? And then, like, it's just crazy to me.
Talks about things or mentions things. She doesn't, yeah. I've never seen Tech. So if anything, I'm going to say maybe Tech is probably in a proper awareness or whatever. I don't know what she does. I don't deep invest in people like that. But yeah, all of them, I will stand 10 toes with Tech. I don't see her really talking shit about people. Now, Yeah. No, because I witnessed Tech get dropped out of a box. And I was just sitting in the window, but I seen Tech there, and Tech.
I can't with this internet, y'all. It drives me mad.
But I seen her in that box, and this young lady was telling, and the other lady that was on the other side of Tech, and went, the host, Tech, and the other lady. And not the host, but the other lady was like, you're yelling, you're yelling, you're yelling.
Did you have a nice day?
I do.
Well, Tin, the good thing is that this is going to take me a little bit to get through. And I can't do her in one sitting. I thought about it, but I just can't do it. I can't do it. So I have to break it up. I think there's like 22 videos in that playlist, and I'm just going to go through them all and leave them on the Lou playlist so that everybody knows exactly what it is, you know?
And Tech was not yelling. Tech was talking about some resources, or, asked her, did you read out to resources around you, this and that? And the host didn't seem like she really wanted to hear that. And I'm guessing the other person, so they dropped Tech.
Well, because Lou, they'll like you. 9 times out of 10, people don't want research. I'm not talking about y'all, like the people that are around here, because I get hit up every day for resources in one situation or the next. I know I'm talking about people like this, right? Most people on TikTok, like the beggars and the scammers, they don't want resources. They want cash. They don't want to hear your bullshit about resources.
And that wasn't cool. So they think, I remember what your face looks like, girl. What you did that was wrong. She wasn't yelling. She asked the question. But yeah, so out of all of them, I think I will stand with Tech, if anybody. Now, I was under the understanding, and I could be wrong, because TikTok streets, it's a bunch of he said, she said.
Bitch, you're always wrong. God, you're always wrong.
That's bullshit. Well, I heard Tech is a really big help when it comes to LR. Really big.
Yeah, LR. Lisa Richards, as you would call her, right? Yeah. I know you still blame what happened to you and how your TikTok career went on Lisa Richard. It had nothing to do with Lisa Richard. You didn't try to help Lisa Richard. You wanted to take her money and help her scam people out of money. That's not help. That's not help. I tried to help Lisa Richard, not you. You're not capable of helping anyone. Until you are in a better situation yourself, you are not capable of helping anyone. Work on you. You are the problem.
Big help when it comes to LR.
Crazy.
Then we can hope for the best. Is all we can do. And that would be awesome if Tech did that. That would also be awesome if she went. But anyway. So that's really awesome. And again, I've never seen Tech bash LR either, or anybody. So that really stands out with me right there.
You understand that there's a difference between bashing somebody and telling the truth, right? I take that back. I take that back because you don't. You don't.
So. If you see anybody bashing, it's either, you guys know who and I don't ever see Tech on any of that. I mean, I may not see her like that, like, come on, I'm making sense clearly. So yeah, I will always support Tech, even if it's silently. Yes, I will.
Can you do everything silently? Because, I gotta be honest, we're really fucking tired of listening to your fucked up mouth. Honestly. We're really tired of you going through the same scripts every fucking day. It's exhausting. I don't know how many times you say the same fucking things. Every day, every live, nobody's even asking. You're just there with your fucked up Wi-Fi. It's right. Remember, Christy? She filed the police reports on Lisa. No, she didn't. She was going down to the sheriff's office. No, she didn't. None of that ever happened. Imagine that.
That sticks out with me big time. Big time. She's not that invested in Lori Jones's life. I mean, she may be because she wants to see what's going to happen here, and that's all right. Again, I do not see her making things worse or better on either part. So I just see her maybe sitting silent or, just watching them replays or whatever. Anyway.
I remember that outfit. That's the first time I seen her. It was that fucking tube top. I don't know if it said New York or Brooklyn, but I was like, absolutely the fuck not. Do we want you representing any of us? I remember. Did not fit.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get a shower, guys, after I'm done with my cigarette. So what's gonna happen? Whoa. What happened? Damn, coffee makes me fucking gassy.
Y'all, listen to me. All right. I don't mean to like get graphic, but I was in a relationship. I was with my ex-husband for 17 years. Okay. I was with John for 8 years. All right. I've heard this woman, well, I use that term loosely. All right. I'm not saying, you know what I mean. I've heard this individual burp, fart, and all kinds of other shit more times than both of those relationships have ever heard me do such combined. This is not normal behavior. It's like she's a 4-year-old. You know, when it's like a little kid and they fought in the classroom or something and the whole class laughs? That's her at fucking 45. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I can send some masters to the visual regret. No, Mr. Hoffman,
What?
I will not forget the Benson wedding.
Lesbon, that, what?
Okay, all right.
What were you trying to say, lady? Are you speaking Japanese? It says Lesbon stems.
As long as you're there, Jim, I don't worry about that.
Oh, shit, no way.
Nothing I have to worry about eating fertilizer.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Lydia?
All right, Jack, this is gonna be a real drag.
I'll listen to me.
I don't need help, thanks.
She said, what? What, girl? Come on.
I don't need help, thanks.
Y'all, this email.
That's really cool.
To say please, thank you. But I am sorry, Jack, so could we just forgive and forget, okay?
Okay.
Jack, would you please just stop thinking about work for a minute?
Certain things stick out with me on people, and since the RV till all the way now, I have not seen,
Thinking about work.
certain things in tech really stands out right now, that's for sure. So I will support that kind of behavior. That's what I will do, to support that. I've not seen her.
I don't think that tech wants or needs your support, and that's just my opinion.
Anyway. Yeah, so Tech, we love you over here, girl, wherever you are, on the streets of TikTok. We absolutely do, and, certain people might...
Listen to me. If I was this girl, I would go to jail. I would go to prison for life, living anywhere near her. There's
Not like that I said that, no, freaking well. You know what?
nobody.
Someone that's not that invested in just sitting back, just watching and just, again, if you know, and isn't sitting here, bullying and doing all this nasty negativity, grimy shit. Yeah, it's that.
You bullied people in this very live, you weird bitch. What the fuck?
Definitely is 10 toes down. So I'd say she's...
In this live, you bullied Naked Butterfly. What in the fuck are you talking about? Does TikTok Shop sell self-awareness? Because for fuck's sake, I never knew that there were people like this that existed, y'all. Ever. I never knew that, people, I knew that there was different levels of self-awareness. I didn't know that it was possible for you to have no self-awareness until I got on TikTok. Crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
a proper something out there. I don't know. I don't know if she's in awareness or what she is, but she's definitely proper on it, whatever she's doing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Someone that does not sit there and hold someone's past, nor a second in their face or...
Hey, you weirdo. In this very live, you held Naked Butterfly's past in her face, okay? And stop saying it's a past. We're talking about the piece of shit that you are today, currently. April 24th, 2026. You are still the same piece of shit that you've always been. You ain't getting no fucking kudos over here until you go and get some fucking help for yourself and realize that your children are 17, not fucking 3. You lost that time being a piece of shit. Stop. Eldon.
bullies or anything like that. That really sticks out. So I swear, tech swears to mental health. I believe in that. So that sticks out with me big time, more than you.
Oh, like you do, huh? Like you just did the Naked Butterfly. Like you keep. Oh, you know what? I haven't heard you talk about Judge Judy. What's up with that? What, you gave up on that? But yet you were sitting around waiting for Judge Judy.
I'm just wondering how many times, like, y'all have to be exhausted. All right. Remember, Judge Judy was going to take me down, right? All these people are going to take me down. Nobody is going to affect me but me. I don't know how many times I have to say that because you all get so fucking excited. This is going to be the one. This is going to be the one. You're wrong. I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
Need to come back to air out some skeletons, right?
Personality. To see someone that cares about mental health that much and that isn't doing all this extra bullshit, yeah, that definitely sticks out more than anything. And Tech's been, in the picture probably since the ending of when I was in the trailer, maybe, or the first beginning of the RV. Until now, Tech, you're good.
I heard, Terry. I heard.
Tech, you're good.
Is Mickey Mouse Man have it up?
Tech, you're good.
No, we're not.
Tech, you're good.
I can't with the Wi-Fi.
Tech, you're good.
I can't with the Wi-Fi, y'all.
Stand for Tech all day. Even like I said, I heard.
I know.
I heard. Tech for that. Absolutely. And she's not doing it in a negative or grimy, nasty way. She's not doing all the extra. I'm not seeing it, at least. At least I'm not seeing it. And that really stands out big time. That'll get you a lot of support there, especially people that care about mental health and this and that and certain things. Tech really stands out. So I need to make her name out there.
I'm gonna go to this one. I'm looking for a timestamp.
But he does need mental help, or Tech is probably the one to reach out to. Absolutely. And it's Tech, T-E-C-K. Look her up. If you guys need help, need anything, go to her and just tell her it's between you and her, or whatever you need to tell her. Absolutely, go to Tech. Now, don't overdo it. If I'm not mistaken, she is married, so don't hit the DMs, constantly. But
most people don't use TikTok as a dating app. Listen, I'm looking for something. This fucking email thing is driving me bonkers, yeah.
She has got a husband or something, I believe. I think. I don't know. I heard. So, don't overdo it with her now, please. That is, till I see different than, I will stand for Tech all day. Oh. That's a good role model in my book. Absolutely a good role model. I've seen people get very nasty with her. I've heard people talk shit about her. I've heard men just talk ragged to her, and that's to her. Yeah. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but my opinion is I'm on 99.9% with Tech. She's good peeps. I like that. You see certain things, they think I don't notice or watch or I forget or Tech. I don't see you around the streets, but I see everybody else talking shit and all this other crap. But you don't see Tech. That's who you don't see. And I've been not watching them, but do not see Tech fucking with anybody's life like that. Period. And that's from the RV all the way till now. I have not seen that happen with Miss Tech. So we will stand firm for her over here, and I will direct you to her. But you're not going to bother her all the time. You know what I mean? If her husband, you need her. But I am going to go shower, you guys. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shower. Lady, I'm about to text you right now. In a second.
Okay, guys. Well, maybe I can get a break now because when I was making this video, she went live again and got banned. Okay, it's already up. It was only like 10 minutes, 12 minutes with her doing her eyebrows. Oh, Lord. So maybe I'll get a little break now here this afternoon since she's banned for a little while. And so I will catch you on the next one.
I'll text you. I'll text you right now. Yeah, I know. I caught it for a minute. It took me a minute. I'll text you right now. She said, "Where is Jack?"
I know. And listen, y'all. I cannot. I'm just trying to get to the timestamp here. Hold on.
I sure did.
Listen, I don't know how she does it. I'm being like 100%. I don't know how she does it. Somebody Trester 230 is crazy. Somebody said she spirals after somebody mentions me in her chat. That's what I'm looking for. Look at the paint on my hands.
So now you just got yourself an app. You're about to get a C. You should keep going. I am a teacher. I was hired on my TikTok shop, but you waited. Yeah, me too.
You're good. I'm about to end. I just want to see her lose her shit because somebody wrote me up.
Well, there's tissue.
You're good, different stage. Yo, I have paint everywhere. Everywhere. But they're done.
All right, it's whatever you say, Wendy. Absolutely.
I'm not going to paint both sides of them.
I'm a teacher. I was hired on my TikTok shop.
Whoa, how disgusting. She's so disgusting. Here, I'll pull it up here for y'all. Hold on.
So now what you need to do with it is carry it on to the next, and keep doing what I told you today.
Hold on. It's what you're doing. Oh, listen. I'm telling you. Hold on. Where's what you're doing? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. God, she's so out of it.
It is. I'm again. How many times I got shit? Oh, did not say I was hired by TikTok shop. Get it together, okay? I was hired by TikTok shop. Clean them damn
How are
ears,
you
baby.
doing
Come on now.
that?
Get it right. Get it right.
I meant to
Man, see what I mean? They don't want to listen half-ass. I've said that shit like 8 times now. TikTok shop, hired on TikTok shop teacher since 1938. What's going on? Y'all literally just want to hear what you want to hear.
Also, really quickly, yesterday, this is the Bubbles that was requesting a box in my TikTok live. And I thought that I blocked her, to be fair, because she kind of put me in the middle of a situation between Mickey Mouse fan, and I just didn't like that, and I meant to block her, which is why I didn't give her the box, because I don't want drama. Like, don't bring me drama when you got drama with other people that I'm friendly with. I don't like that.
That's okay. Anyway, so you want to keep going? Look, my body's so loose now because we did so much within an hour. Well, it's probably like 7 or 8 minutes now. There, I am. Oh, okay. Sounds personal, honey. Sounds. Oh. It's okay, honey. It's okay, baby. Oh, guys, I'm all the way up here where it says I don't know, I'm eating fries, and I'm stuck. All right. Oh, I'm still stuck. All right. We're sliding up somewhere. All right, let me get this off because this is maybe not working or something. It's not like.
So somebody in the chat said, Bubbles, weren't you asking for a box in Villains Live yesterday? And she was.
Let me move. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? Listen. You are going to respect the assignment. Okay? It's not letting me send away to the principal. I'm stuck. I get nothing.
And I'm so
watching every move until I'm thinking. Oh, damn it. I'm thinking my. Oh, okay. Did you have a good? Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. There you go. All right. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Have patience, guys. I'm like so laggy, glitchy, all kinds of technical issues.
Your favorite?
All kinds of technical issues.
What else is new? Honestly. I'm telling you. It's the best way to be, natural. I cannot with her fucking Wi-Fi. I can't do it.
Is she running away?
Oh, did she? You're right, Crazy Chrissy. I'm sorry. This is 1.5. That's 1.5. I put her in 2.
I'm just leaving it running for the chat, y'all. I don't give a shit. I don't feel like making another account today. Fucking switches in here.
She always has technical issues and the chat's getting too hot for her. Lori fell over on her internet. Team Wi-Fi. Tripped on it. Shut up.
You want to get down? You get down. Don't let the old man over. Thank you.
Now she's gone. Did she go? Did anybody see this? Only weak women. Broken.
You ain't lying. She probably running her mouth and don't even know we can't hear her. She got all shook up when they said villain.
I know that's right.
Tell him, Brooke.
You're right, Brooke. You're right. Come sit with us over here. Come have a seat by me.
She down, kids. I'm not going out. Okay.
That's it?
Can't nobody fix that. That's a narcissist. You can't fix them.
Amen. Amen. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off. I don't know. I'm going to have to take breaks to get this all done because I can't do all at once. All right. I hope that y'all have a good weekend. I'm going to go get me some food. Watch Bring Her Back. Good horror movie. Don't watch it if you're going to be afraid. All right. Don't be a piece of shit today. Yes, maybe you're right, Crystal, but then it'll take me forever to get it done. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all soon. You as well.